Oh my god. What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm calling to say hi, and I've also got a pity question for you.
Okay.
Question is going to be, how do we check VAF points on cars we're looking to buy?
Oh.
Because I don't know. I understand that you guys are going to log them manually, but I don't want to buy a car that, number one, I don't know if it has VAFs on it. Number two, I want to make sure that you guys have logged it properly in the sense that I don't want to buy it with one person telling me there's no VAFs, like one cop telling me, but actually there are because they haven't looked properly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What? Do you know what car you're looking?
Yeah, Miguel Almirian owns a Penumbra. Owns a Penumbra. It's Penumbra FF even. I don't know the plates, but you should be able to grab the plate from the MDT.
So you say Miguel Almirian?
Yeah.
What I can tell you is there are no points for there is no vehicle there belonging to a Miguel.
It's not me. Who owns it? Derek? Is it definitely Miguel? Because it says he doesn't have a Penumbra.
No. There's no plates. Like there's no vehicle that belongs to Miguel that have a VAF point.
Oh, there's no vehicle belongs to Miguel. Okay, with a VAF point. Okay. No. It's fine, Derek. Don't worry about it. Okay, so regardless of what car, if I was to buy a car from him, they wouldn't have a VAF as of right now.
I don't believe. Let me. If it's in his name, then no, you should be fine.
Okay, hell yeah. Okay, I think it's in his name. All right, cool. Because
check.
yeah, because not that I like. It's more a case of I know that it's an awkward process in your end because it's a manual way of like logging them, so I don't want it to get like missed in case it does have one.
So yeah, it's the Penumbra 6K85. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, he's fine. He's got one count of joyriding, resisting around. Sorry, I'm just spilling his rap sheet. Don't mind.
He's got less of a record than me. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, he's not.
My God, he does.
Yeah, no, I don't think there'll be any contempt of court.
Oh my God, that's one we all want to achieve one day. I think that's one that we all want to achieve one day.
Yeah, I don't see anything here about his.
All right, I'm just double checking. I didn't think he did have one on there, but again, I'm just double checking because it's a lot of money to drop on a car, and I don't want to do that with a VAF already on it.
Oh yeah, no, those VAF are stacking up.
Okay, how's PD life treating you? What's going on in the world of LSPD?
I'm fucking miserable.
How so? Why?
So, I called out High Command for having no spine, basically. And ever since then, anytime, like, if I say anything about the mayor, I get hit with Beric saying, you're ruining everything for everyone. So I'm like, okay, so I stopped going to meetings. Ruby, I basically said to her a while back, like, because, you know, I've been assistant chief, I've been chief of police, and, like, you know, this is years and years ago, because that was something that we spoke about when she was interviewing me, was her position there, and, oh, is this going to affect you being at the bottom again? And I was like, well, no, you know, I don't give a shit. But I had a chat with her, and I just basically said, man, with all due respect, if I were in your position, I would be fighting for my officers instead of letting the mayor walk all over them and say that they're shit at their job. She did not like that, I don't think. She's like, I won't protect you. I won't protect you. If the mayor tries anything, I won't protect you. It's like, okay, that's good to know. Assistant Chief of Police. It's great to know where our command stands. Ever since then, though, any opportunity she gets to put me down, she'll do it. But it's never about my police work. She had me stand up against the wall in front of lawyers and other officers and start saying, look at her arms. Look how weird her arms are.
What?
Yeah. Like, she is so starved for power. She is clearly, like...
She's pointing out your arms to sort of, like, make you feel alienated or... Oh.
It's fucking weird. And then, oh my God. So, you know how scene control gets a bit messy sometimes, and you know, there's a couple of us who are pretty good with scene control. It's like, right, let's clean this shit up. I go to a scene at Senior Buns, because 77s are called.
Ooh, shivers down my spine when you said that. Shivers shot down my spine.
But the 2 officers on scene, they're standing there with batons. They've got 20 people around them. They've got a suspect in custody who is telling people on scene where the vehicle she crashed is. And I'm like, guys, why haven't you moved the suspect somewhere safe? She's in our custody. You're next to motorcycles. People are getting up in your face. They are pushing you. They're trying to grab her and put her in a vehicle. What are you doing? I didn't say that on scene. And I waited until the scene was clear. And we all got back to Mission Row. She was sent off. I had a chat with the officers. And it was just a nice chat. And it ended in, oh, looks like miscommunication. You guys have been reprimanded for moving a suspect to safety in the past, which blows my fucking mind. But whatever. So yeah, we have this big chat, and yeah, one of the officers reported me because he didn't like my tone of voice.
What do you mean reprimanded for moving somebody to safety?
Yeah, it was Haley and Den on scene, and Haley said, like, in the past, like, I've moved someone 5 feet away out of a road because vehicles were striking him, and I was told off, and I was like, well, that's fucking wrong. That shouldn't have happened.
Who told her off for that? What?
Yeah, I know. That's
not logic.
I know. But so I apologize. I was like, hey, I didn't know that had happened to you before. But like, what I'm saying is this scene that just passed, like the scene control, it was not great, but it's fine. We'll move on from it. We learn from it. It's all good. So me and Haley had this productive like talk. Denzel was not having any of it. It was like, no, I was doing nothing wrong. What about this? What about this? What about this? And I was like, okay, but, you know, I gave him answers to everything. Like, dude, this guy, your suspect is in your custody. They are in your care. If they get fucked over, that is on you. That's going to fall on you. You know, he's like, what if someone comes up to us with a knife? It's like, well, that's your fault for 2 of you standing there with batons out. Like, you know, and anyway, so he ends up reporting me after I confront him, have a decent conversation, like, this is where it went wrong, that's fine, it's okay, we move on from it. He fucking reported me over it. And this is the guy who was like, no one ever talks to anyone, just talk to me. I fucking did, and look what happened, you snake. It was another thing, and then it gets
god.
It gets
oh my god, Maisy.
Listen, okay, I'm usually pretty chill. I like to think, especially on radio. I'll let you know if something's good and hype is happening. Hell yeah, we get hyped up. He pushed me to the point where I fucking lashed out on the radio, and I got in trouble for it. He was discussing VAF points over the radio, and I said, "Hey, active scene, 25. Meet with them in person. 4 times I asked him, and he kept talking over me and making excuses. 4 fucking times, and I said, how many fucking times do I need to ask you? I immediately get 10-3. And I was
damn.
like, yeah. Yep. Like, that's the thing. The dude, like, I don't know. I feel so fucking disrespected, and the thing is, if he...
Yeah, it sounds, rough. Holy. Yeah. I don't know how I would handle that, let alone.
And it's just, the thing is, if he were a better officer, I would totally get it. But he's not. He's disrespectful.
Is he a officer yet? Is he still PPO?
No, he's still a PPO, and he's...
My lord.
And he's taken over, like, Dana's gang dossier. And I'm...
What? Oh, she was. It's Dana. What do you mean taking over? Was Dana? Why was Dana giving that up?
Dana left.
What?
Mm-hmm. The department's just
why? What did
direction she's not comfortable with, and I don't blame her.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, honestly, the honesty, integrity, loyalty that left when the captains did. So, we need a new mayor. We need a new high command because Barrack and Ruby just ain't it. We need people with...
Really? You don't think Barrack's doing a good job? I've heard very good things from like a lot of people about how Barrack's running things, but I don't know how much he's doing, or is he just he's just there, he's just a presence.
Maybe because they ride along with him and he might let them wear a baseball cap? Because from where I'm fucking standing, he is doing fuck all other than putting down officers who are trying to stand up for themselves. When he has the audacity to say to me in the middle of a meeting, because the mayor fucking hates me, stop ruining things. It's like, I'm sorry if the mayor doesn't fucking like me. Like, what am I meant to do?
That's an
What am I
interesting
meant
thing to
do
say
with
in
that?
front of other co-workers too, as well as the mayor.
Yeah. Like, that's
Stop
just,
ruining
it's
things, huh?
wild. I'm still doing my job. I'm taking out up to 3 cadets a day. I'm training people. I'm getting arrests. I'm doing my reports. I'm civilian policing. I go off duty. I do that shit. Like, it is fucking wild. Like, the bullshit. Anyway, oh, got some tea,
Right.
kind of. I mean, I said, while his officers were in the ICU the other week, I think Rooker had a nasty accident. He was busy just chasing after Andy Jones or something. So, who knows?
Wait, who was busy after chasing after Andy Jones?
Barrick.
Eric was. Oh, that's interesting because they're neighbors
Oh my god! I was
in
in
Polito.
it was after that meeting where Barrick was a cunt to me, and like,
Mhm.
and I was like, Rhodes, you live with Barrick, right? And he's like, yes, I do, because Rhodes is getting a performance review because he retweeted a thing from Lang Buddha talking bad about the mayor. So the mayor's obviously gone to Barrick, like, your officer said this while off duty, and Barrick is fucking folding and listening to it.
Ouch.
Like, are you kidding me?
Ugh.
Yeah. So, oh yeah. So, Rhodes is like, Maisy, I really gotta go. I was like, you live with Barrick, right? And he's like, yes, I do. I was like, next time you see him at home, tell him not to forget his spine. And I was like, oh.
Damn.
Yeah. I was like,
I left his spine off the doors on the way out. Damn.
yeah, no. Fucking, I'm... I
Yeah.
hired him years ago. That is not the man I fucking hired. Maybe he should have stuck to dispatch.
Oh my god.
He applied for dispatch.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Look at him now.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
How did so much go wrong?
No, I like that's the thing. A lot of these officers, like, it's annoying. It's frustrating because that's another thing. Because obviously with the quota and the leaderboard and shit, all it takes into account is who makes the report. I heard Den and Cornwood like.
I think that's dumb because you can just like work out which is the most efficient and just hard focus those crimes and not help anybody else. Like the distillery stuff was like, oh, distilleries. If you look hard enough, you can find a lot of distilleries around the city. I would have just done that. So I would have just gone on a big distillery hunt and just racked up a lot of points.
That's what I do. I used to go on distillery hunts because I enjoyed that kind of policing. It's like, hey, look, I'm still getting some investigation work done, and then the ground units fuck up. Smile. It's okay.
Smile.
Not upset that I caught someone with 10 stills in the act of loading up one of those stills, and the ground unit. I was like, they're traveling south along the train tracks. We're at the entrance of the power plant. They can't get out any other way. It's like they're driving south along the train tracks. Yep. Still a bolo for Joseph Arrowhead.
No way. Shrugway guy.
Shrugway.
That's what everyone knows him by. Or Crowbar guy.
Oh my god. He was the...
Hey, he was like the first person in the city to get access to crowbars, and yeah. Yeah. All right, go. Yeah, go.
I can't even tow anymore.
Yeah, sounds good. Wait, why not?
The pay's been cut.
What?
Max had his car towed, so he's reduced the pay.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
It's fucking horrible.
Are you in need of money?
Me?
For like furniture and stuff. I know you were pretty decent with towing, weren't you?
Oh yeah, no. Are you working at a furniture spot by any chance?
No, I work Grime, and I'm able to make like $9,000 in a daytime. So.
That is. Wait, that's just in the day.
In one sun cycle, so from 6 a.m. Los Angeles to 8 p.m. Los Angeles. and I can bring somebody along with me, and they also make around about $9,000. So if you're ever in need of like a furniture paycheck, then just let me know, and we can do one run, and you'll have enough to buy whatever you need.
Oh my god, yes. That is unreal. What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
don't like. I know people don't like running grime, but it lets you buy a lot of cool things in the city, such as furniture, and it lets you do a lot of like other stuff in the city. So it's a sacrifice that is worth making, I think, just for the sake of a daytime run.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I did my first G6 run, and it honestly sucked the soul out of me. I went to bed afterwards. I was like,
Yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna paint it up as being the most entertaining thing in the world, but a good conversation in the cab. I mean, it's okay for a day.
I prefer grime to G6. Like G6 was just wow. That was
Yeah,
rough.
it's a little rough. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, like I said, if you have something in mind you want to save up for, just let me know. We can do a run and get you a decent amount of money.
Fuck yeah, that sounds amazing. I will as well, if you need anything, I can check out cars or you want background.
Yeah, I was wondering. I didn't know if it was a judge thing or if it's like a request from the DOJ or if it's like a PD request thing. But
no, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you. Like, you've done more for me than this fucking department has.
Oh my god.
No,
all right.
The shit that's going on here is wild. Like
it sounds rough. Yeah.
I'm very close to putting in an LOA until we get new command. Yeah. Having like being treated like that by the people up top, and it's not even like you're doing shit police work. It's fuck you for standing up for people, because this man has our jobs. Like I've never met anyone like so desperate to keep their
it's interesting, man. It's so interesting that there's somebody who has so much power over a government department and has free reign of doing whatever they want. It seems like with no restrictions. Like he's changing the pay for every job in the city, like every day. Every day he just tweaks the slider, I guess, and just tells someone to up it by 10%, and it happens.
I've been trying to get like a freedom of financial information thing going on, like in legislation, so we all have access to where the state funds are going. So we know exactly how much, like who is getting paid, how much, that kind of deal. We should have access to that. Where our taxes are going, state funds, everything. We need to know that. And yeah, no, Ruby and Barrick are like, I don't know about that. I don't know.
Man, that annoys me.
Like they are that desperate to keep their fucking ranks. It is unreal. Like it is just a vanity rank. It's bad. But yeah, they broke it.
I say, man, I said it 100 times. I just don't see what people see in Ruby. I never did. Never. Before the 5-year gap and coming back, there's nothing to me stands out to her as someone who, I don't know. Barrick, I always got along with, and he was very big into Air 1, which made us pretty good friends. But I don't know. I just don't understand the decision making. But hey,
I think
not my decision to make.
I had a cadet out the other day, Ramona. She was actually one of my hires way back when in my precinct, and
I remember. Yeah, Ramona.
She was incredible. I loved her, absolutely adored her. And when she found out about Ruby, and I was telling us, we're having a back and forth because it's been a while since we hung out. And she was like, oh, so she's not changed then? And I was like, wait, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, there's something evil about that woman.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Not my circus, not my monkeys anymore. So I don't care.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, it's so frustrating because I want to make sure that I haven't really. It's like that moral compass. But god fucking damn, am I struggling with the people here, because it feels like a lot of them aren't doing it for the right reason, and that's what sucks. Go get your record expunged. I'm gonna run for sheriff if a sheriff's department ever opens.
You're gonna run for sheriff? Damn.
Who am I gonna go up against? Cornwood?
Yeah, and Cornwood's got the popularity contest for sure.
Wait, the popularity yeah, but wouldn't it be an internal?
No, it wouldn't. No.
No, wouldn't it be just an internal voting?
No, it wouldn't. It would have some influence from the mayor. And if it's Max or anyone, then if it's Siobhan, for example, if
Solomon's
Siobhan gets
running.
it and Max becomes her like second in command, and it's just a flip of what we currently have, then we're in for another. PD are in for another rough period.
But Solomon's also running.
Yeah, Rich Solomon, really?
He's currently running.
Like, I think he'd be competent, but I did not think that he would want that level of responsibility. I don't know. He doesn't really hit me as someone. He's someone who would would be able to handle it, but I don't know if he'd want it. But hey, if he wants it, he wants it.
The state of the city and how everyone is suffering has really gotten to him.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Like, it's bad. So, and that's another thing. He's now on Max and Siobhan's radar, and they're like, "What's his 10-step plan so we can
on
take
the hit
it?"
list?
Yeah, they already bullied Norman Adams out of running.
Oh my god.
So yeah, hopefully, because if Max runs again, I'm leaving PD.
If Max wins again or runs again?
If he runs again, or if Siobhan is
Siobhan's definitely. I think Siobhan's definitely running. I think it's one or the other. I don't know if you can do 2 terms. That's the thing. If you can, then I wouldn't be surprised if Max runs. If you can't, then I wouldn't be surprised if Siobhan runs and he just becomes his second in command. And it's just a flip of the powers of the top 2 we currently have.
Yeah, that's wild. Why is everyone so like blind? Everyone is so like ignorant to what is going on. Like I had some guy in the lobby the other day telling me, like, "Oh no, the mayor's held up his part of the continuity plan. He has given you the tools. He appointed a chief of police." And I was like, he is a bit of a tool, yes, but not a useful one.
He's the tool, but not for the job that we have. He's a sieve and we're trying to bail water out of a boat. It doesn't work.
Oh my god, you bitch. I love it. Okay, all right. I'm gonna leave you to it. I've been meaning to do traffic stops. So if you are driving,
good luck with
please drive safely.
I'll drive past you at 100 miles an hour just to give you something to do.
No, don't, because I like citations. I like hitting people with citations. Please drive.
That's a citation. That's $1,000 right there.
Yeah, which is nothing to people apparently.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Okay, let me give you this. I left PD. Okay, so no. As of Saturday night, I had $50,000 in my bank account because I just bought my new grime truck. I'm currently at 150. So it's now Wednesday. So and I wasn't around Sunday. So I'd say in 3 and a bit days, I made about $90,000.
I have 26 grand. I have 26K.
Oh. Yeah, people are getting rich very quickly.
Okay. So speeding tickets.
People don't care about $1,000. Some people do, and a lot of people do, but you'll meet people who just don't care.
Oh yeah, you heard about our pay got decreased originally because Bones gave Max a ticket, and now on the quota citations are only worth 0.1 point.
0.1.
Yes.
Is it each or is it per report?
Per citation.
Okay, so you could pull somebody over for, negligent driving and 3rd-degree speeding.
No, it's just one report, sorry. Just one report.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
0.1, so people aren't pulling people over anymore because it's not worth the quota points.
As soon as the Drip Act came out, I was like, you know what? I'm going to pull everyone over. I'm going to give them all $1,000 parking tickets and $1,000 Drip Act tickets, and I make my money because, you get a commission at that time.
Oh, we don't get
it. It just wasn't worth it. Yeah, I know if you heard that too. But it's just like, I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, we don't get the 15% commission anymore. That's gone.
It's just trying to starve you, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. That was another thing. We're not allowed. So, no one was working at Senior Buns, so I'm working there with, I say I was working there. I had 2 cadets with me, and we got behind the counter and started making our own food. Siobhan comes in, takes a fucking photo, and then I hear from Cornwood
I think you told me about this.
Yeah, Max doesn't want anyone working 2 jobs because they need to prioritize policing. It's like, what the fuck? We have shifts that we work in, you dumb cunt.
Yeah, we can't afford not to do this because this is funding the police. Working that job is funding you being a police officer. I don't know.
I might start campaigning for sheriff. That'll be the funniest fucking thing.
That'd be pretty cool. Sheriff Graves, pretty cool name.
I don't. The thing is, I don't even care about winning. It's just funny. Just make him sweat. See if Cornwood will actually do anything with the department, because he seems to think he knows best, but he just runs to the mayor whenever he's got a problem. Oh,
I think that's gonna get him the opportunity to run as sheriff, to be a sheriff.
That's dangerous, though. Just because you have your heart in the right place, at least it doesn't mean you know how to run a fucking department.
Yeah. We'll see. Time will tell. But go for it if it's an opportunity. I gotta go though. Jenny Hall's trying to call me, so I gotta speak to Jenny Hall now.
All right.
Appreciate you as always.
Appreciate
you.
Ciao. Bye. Hi, chat. Sorry. Hi, Sarge.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm okay. Good morning. Welcome on board.
Thank you.
How are you?
Yeah, tired, feeling very burnt out and sad. But I'm gonna see how traffic treats me today, because I just want to run traffic stops.
That's okay. Citation season, as roads would say.
Oh yeah, I fuck with traffic stops. I overheard some folks in the changing room the other day, like, bragging about the quota shit, and that, again, that sort of toxic mentality behind it really fucks me off. So I'm struggling. I'm definitely struggling. There's a lot of hypocrisy.
Bragging about the quota, like the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I'm not a fan of the leaderboard stuff myself either. Even.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Officer Graves. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good morning, Leon. Oh! Also, 166
massive
10-8 and 1002 is collapsed.
There you go.
UTL on the suspect. Period.
Oh, wow.
And
I
also
can't
some
say
fries.
Thank you.
And also, I got you a boba tea.
162, 195, 38 on hallway.
And I also got you a spicy ramen, because the other day said you really wanted
Sir,
spicy
you
food.
could respond to the 34 Tokyo Crop Promenade, please.
Look,
It
it's
is
the
soy
only,
sauce.
it's the only boba. It works. Don't ask me how it works. Also, you love putting salt on plain rice, so don't come at me with weird flavor combinations. Okay.
Soy sauce is salty, so.
Exactly. Yes, I'm glad you pointed out
Toledo.
the soy sauce was salty, because everyone else was confused.
Yeah. Well, I may not look it, but I'm very familiar with
actually
it.
at the hunting lodge. That's my
Anyways,
mistake.
how did your client? Was your client?
So quick thing. So, and I've spoken to him. I want to run things by you. So, when you witness this vehicle pulling up from the sanitation trucks, my client over there, Max, he never got out the boot, did he?
is currently processing.
No, he was in the trunk.
He never exited the trunk, right? I know that other people in the vehicle may have got out, and you witnessed them, attempt to interrupt sanitation vehicles. But him in question, he never got out the trunk until right.
Hence the accomplice.
No, I get that. So I've spoken to him, and he, they were going for a drive around, whatever. He wanted a nap, got in the trunk of the car, fell the fuck asleep. First thing he knows anything's going on was, I'm assuming, your vehicle or a vehicle collided with the back of the vehicle, which then forced him to, the boot to open, him come flying out. So he had no idea what they were doing. He wasn't playing any active part in what they were doing. He was simply in the boot of a car. I know you got photos of the other four doing whatever they did.
Yes, I did.
And even by your own admission, he never got out the boot.
It's for me, he was still riding along in the car.
Hey, Maisy.
Oh
did you deal with my car? Did you deal with my car in a chase? It's a tailgater. Apparently, it got stolen. It was being towed, and cops were here at Red Garage about it.
805. I'm responding to that call on Gentry.
Okay. Because I just got told the cops just left, but I wasn't around. I didn't even know my car was stolen.
Yeah, that I don't know. I've literally just
Okay.
I've not even clocked on duty myself properly yet. I'm still. Are you okay? I saw you were in the ICU. Hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure some shit out. I'm also just trying to figure this car thing out because he's been told to tow it, but we're just here trying to figure out what to do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. Oh, is that?
Oh, great.
How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Are you on the blower? Sorry.
Yeah. Be 1 second. God, it's all kicking off today. Jesus.
Yeah.
So it was a tailgater.
Yeah, tailgater. It's purple and blue in color. It's a white wheels. It's a red garage right now. I'm with the car because I was doing Saniden at the hospital and went to go get the car. I didn't even know it was stolen until I've tracked it here. So, I'm with the guy that was meant to tow it for PD, but I just pulled up to say it was my car, but I didn't report it stolen because I didn't even know because I wasn't like here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think it still needs to get towed. I don't think it's got like a vehicle, like a VAF point.
Okay. Where would they tow it to, by chance? Is it just going to get impounded or what?
It'll get impounded, yeah. I don't know where it should just be at the impound lot once they...
Alright, that's fine. Alright.
Yep.
Thank you, Maisy.
Okay.
I'll sort it out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
If you need anything, let me know.
Alright, we'll
always
do.
cool. Always cool. Catch up soon.
I will.
Okay?
Bye.
Alright, bye. Fuck me. You good?
The devil are you? I don't suppose I could borrow you for 5 minutes, can I?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, of course.
Are you sure?
All
You
yours.
seem busy. All right. Well, look, I've heard. All right. That Dana's gone.
Yes.
I was trying to work with her regarding the gangs and a possible dossier. Did you ever? Yeah. It's the
Yeah,
whole
no,
thing.
I
Did
saw
you?
that, and 800 has taken it over, and it is a mess.
Okay. Did you ever see the slide that I done and shown off to the people?
I don't believe so.
Okay, follow me. This will not take too long, all right? Because I know you're busy. Let's go to the briefing room.
No. See, the thing is, I am busy, but I'd rather be busy talking to you guys and shit. So
okay, all right.
He didn't create it yesterday. He took
because I know you're a sneaky
Dana's
one.
thing.
I love that. All right.
I mean,
You're like a curious cat like me.
You know. Have you seen what they've done to the fucking dossier?
No, I can't even see it. Well, no. It looks like what number was it again?
Um, 2733.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He's literally just...
Fucking hell. Okay. All right. Well, look. Jesus.
I don't know who... LMG Lovemore Gang? Black denim jacket? It's ADMC. Why is ADMC even on? Like, where are they? Why have they been removed? Fuck me. Hi, what?
What up?
I'm at the station chatting with Kingsman. The gang dossier has been fucking royally ruined by a certain officer, and I'm pissed.
What do you? Oh, you mean the? Yeah, he's. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Him and Aziz are basically trying to take over those investigations or
They
some
can
shit. I
try
don't know.
take over, but they should probably go through the correct channels and speak to someone in command, because Kingsman has been working on that. Had been working on that with Dana, and I understand. Yes, he might still be a cadet, but he does good work. And all of that
Yeah.
work that they've put in has been removed.
I don't really know what the fuck happened, so no idea. No idea why it's like that. So.
All right. Oh, I gotta go. I am in the briefing room. Briefing room.
Yeah. I need to do something real quick,
Right,
and then I'll be on
I'll be
duty.
very
Wait,
quick.
what are you doing in the briefing room?
I'm
I'll
chatting
be
with
right there.
Kingsman. Okay, see you in a bit.
I'll come.
Now this, right, I'll put this together. So I know you're a very curious cat, okay? So my previous job, as it were, was in recon and intelligence. So I learned a bit. I learned quite a lot. So this is with an importance of reconnaissance of gathering intel by me, John Kingsman. So this. Hello, Officer Watt. Mr. Officer Watt, you've already seen this. So basically what this is.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, what this is, Officer Graves, this is a bit of a quote. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, your every victory gained, you will also suffer defeats. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Sun Tzu, good fella. Now these, what I did about 5-6 years ago. So I know that you've got a very good eye regarding sniffing stuff out, especially the stills. So what I propose, what I'd like to do is anything you come across, okay, you take a quick picture, go on your phone for your GPS, send it to me. I can collate and I can put it together similar to this. So this was a compound view of the old salvage yard long time ago. I did infiltrate it via, well, I was a taxi man back then, all right, as well as the PD tow. And with a high-vis vest and a clipboard, you can get absolutely anywhere. So this is the kind of thing that I can put together. It's a blueprint. It's a blueprint of sorts. It's a tactical blueprint. That one there. There we go. And this is what we call, back in the day, used to be called Little Italy. It was old Gentry Manor, which was a whole thing. This, yeah, Little Italy. This was easy to get to. This was you could just walk in and around. Ridiculous. But look, if you come across any stills or anything like that, send it to me and I can collate it in there. But the whole thing behind this is also Officer Ripley as well. We put together the HVAC activity console map on there. So we come across 6 sites, main sites on this. Right, we haven't come across any more. So this is the kind of thing we put on together on there. Just a quick visual representation. Again, I want to try and do this as well. Because I know Suarez, he's all over money and all that sort of caper. So this is the kind of thing that I would like to put together. It's a tactical map of gangs, as it were. So this is obviously a mock-up. So this is again what I was working with Dana. I need to know where the turfs are, so they can relate back to us. So we can get officers to have a look at the dossier, as well as going through all the work, because the wording's okay, there's nothing like seeing it on there. Okay, so complete map on there. So this is another little one down at Grove Street, which again, this is not strictly true. This is again what a mock-up is.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm gonna do. You know, earlier on, see, I've got a certain amount of disguises. I wander about the city. I'm a Gruber driver. I do a little bit of tow. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I pick up things. All right. But this is what I'm putting together. So look, as I said, work together, we gather the intel, which leads to winning results. But most importantly, prevents mistakes that leads to loss of life. As you can see, my number's on there. You got my number. You need anything, you give me a shout, okay? So if you come across anything, take a picture, take a note, and just let me know. All right?
No, of course. Thank you. This is incredible.
I've got one more thing, which I'm pretty sure is going to be up your alley. Okay, so that's one thing. I'll be very, very quick. Do apologise. Dogtown. I'm assuming you've heard of it, yeah?
Yep.
Now, what a shit show it is. Complete and utter waste of time, all right? I believe there should be a real rehabilitation. That place is not about rehab. It's about executing people, killing people, all right? So this is a thing. Imagine, if you will, all right, the mayor, not the current mayor, because no one gives a shit about the current mayor, but imagine, if you will, the mayor, a new mayor. He has a meeting under Polito, so he goes down to LSIA. He jumps in Mayor Force One, and he flies up to Polito. And all of a sudden, right, a missile hits the chopper, and he goes down in Dogtown. How do we get in, and how do we get him out, or her out? All right, how do we do this? We can't, because it's the demilitarized zone. My thing, okay? What we need to do is we need to work out a way to get in and get out without them knowing. Now, I've watched a couple of people. There's all sorts of ramps, this, that, and the other. But they jump in. It's a shit show. They jump in. That's it. They can't get the vehicle out. The vehicle's rendered useless as soon as they get in. So we need someone to go in, infiltrate it, get some intel on the place, and get out. I reckon that someone could be you. You see what I mean? The thing is, though, right? It's a shit show up there. I've been up there. It's hard to get in and get out. Now, there are two wardens up there. They're idiots, complete morons. All they want to do is shoot people. It's not a place to be. And do you know what? Another thing, I don't need to tell you this, but I want to tell you anyway. The criminals, they want to go there. They want to be sent. It's not putting them off doing crime. In fact, it's instigating to do more, which is a complete backwards way of thinking. Now, when Aldo was around, he instilled a lot of his mindset onto me. Now, he's gone, Ruth's gone, Turner's gone, and they're the kind of people that I wanted to be like. They instilled this focus in me.
Amen.
I believe, okay, and I'm just a cadet, but I believe it's kind of gone the other way around. Okay, it's a little bit less focused. Needs to be a balance.
Yeah.
Now this Dogtown is a classic example of that. Okay. So again, with Dogtown, I would like to get some sort of map going up there, some sort of tactical advantage. So if shit does go down, even if they eventually get booted out, at least we know we can get in and get out safely.
Yep. I think we just don't get to go in there at all. But no, I think if we have a new mayor, get rid of fucking Dogtown. Dogtown needs to go.
It's a waste of time up there. It really is, Officer Graves. Well, look, that's all I wanted to show you. All right? I don't want to take up too much of your time.
I love it.
I'm into this sort of thing. All right, I love it. I like getting my hands dirty in there. All right, maybe because I'm going to be honest. Right, with the current mayor, you see these cameras behind me, behind you. They're constantly watching. They're constantly listening. All the time. This is why I carry a VPN around me all the time using my blower. I don't fucking trust no one. All right, my background's taught me that you cannot trust anyone, Officer Graves. All right, but I believe you're the type of person that's made the correct noise in this place. All right, and I'm just a cadet.
I've got high command trying, like, telling me to stop ruining things for the department, and
Fuck off.
that
Really?
and then I've got Ruby who's insulting my physical appearance and like trying to make me look like a cunt in front of other people. Like, stand up against the wall, put your hands up, Maisy. Look at her. Look at how weird she looks. These are our command. I have never been so disrespected in my fucking life.
That's disgusting. I can't believe that.
The mayor's office, they got their talents in us. Shit's fucked. We need Ruth back. We need Ruth, Turner, Aldo.
Do you know what? My interview was Aldo and Ruth. And I was nervous as balls in there. All right, I went in there and they were very stern. But they were firm. And I was like, yes, this is leadership I want. Jackson, he was my mentor. He FTO'd me quite a bit. And he's gone. He's left me pursue a wrestling career. I don't understand what he's doing, but I miss him. But, as I said, he's instilled this mindfulness, this mindset of this focus with me. And I'm going to continue that. And this is why I text you today, you see, because I was out there. I was dressed up in there. One of my many guises walking around. And the man, shit, people just put down. I found a still underneath the fucking Olympic freeway. I found that. I found a load of moonshine just in the skip out the front here as well. People were brazen. People do not give a shit.
Oh,
and I believe it starts with Dogtown. Because that should be the fear. But it's not the fear. It's complete opposite. They want to go there. They want to be part of it.
Lockpicks. Someone said that they'd be having a suspect. There were 2 suspects in custody, and one of them was shouting at the other one, once you get to prison, I'm going to have you farming lockpicks for me.
You're fucking joking. Jesus H. Christ. We need someone on the inside gaining this intel. But again, I'm just a cadet, and I understand my goal right now is to become a PPO. But my overall goal is to be part of it. If it's some sort of legit straight investigation crew, because I know what this place is like. This place is all over. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Everyone's playing fucking games around here. And I could see, especially from the back there, I could see that you're straight-laced, straight as a come. And I dig that. I love that. This is why I come to you with this, you see.
Yeah, well, we'll see how long I last in this department because, yeah, there are very, very pathetic, sad people who are probably either going to come for my job or I'm going to get forced out of the department because I'm treated poorly.
Okay, well, look, put it this way, right? If you're forced out of your apartment and taking a badge away from you, will you stop being you?
Oh, God, no.
No. It doesn't matter about the badge. You know, you can just carry on doing what you want to do. You've probably got a lot of people in here on your side that could kind of help you out if you was to do that. But hopefully you won't. All right? Hopefully you fucking won't. Fucking places are shambles. I know I can't say much because I'm learning. I'm still finding my feet. But as soon as Turner and Ruth and Jackson went, oh, it's just... And Dana as well. I mean, Dana, she was good. Yeah, she had some weird caveats about her.
Yeah.
But nah.
She's very good, focused, and she got shit done.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And seeing what they have done to the gang dossier has... It's bad.
It's insane. It is properly insane. I don't understand it.
They made it look pretty.
It's only fucking 8 on there. There used to be loads. Oh, God.
This is how it was before. This is how the formatting was before. This is it now.
Well, look, that's all I wanted to show you. I wanted to let you know that what I'm about. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, Kingsman.
It's not much, all right, Officer Graves. It's not much because
It is.
I like to keep my head down. But look, I've got your back. Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I've got
Well,
yours
I've got
as
to get.
well. So
Bless
we'll
ya.
schedule you an FTO session so we can actually get you out there.
Outstanding. Appreciate that. Well, I've got to get on. I've got to see a man about milking a cat. Don't ask questions. That's what happens.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Officer Graves.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
You take care, right? Thank you. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Didn't like the outfit. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with the thing is this.
I walked in I was wearing my G6 uniform because I just finished my last run with G6 and when I got my paycheck, whenever I walked in,
EMS from PD.
Go ahead.
Any 52s at Legion Square, please.
Hey, phone me on 9176.
Can you help Silver try to detain this woman, please? Thank you. She resists, just beat her down. Beat her down, beat her down, beat her down. Let her punch that.
Trying to go for taser, standby.
We're still gonna need EMS here. She punched the person in cuffs.
At 9, the last location, 52 requested.
Already have an EMS on scene, but they seem to be busy.
Careful.
Good.
Hey, is this your car?
Hey, yeah, it's my
It's
car.
gonna be a parking violation, I'm afraid.
Oh my god.
Listen, okay,
I
I got
know,
a job
I
to
know.
do, you know how it is. Right, just your ID, please.
Oh, god damn it.
Tango 72, 20.
Go.
Damn nice
Tango
car.
22,
Please park it
76,
legal. You know,
CMC
literally, there's a
147.
car park behind, or you could
I
just a
know.
little
It's just.
Well,
further up
make
the
sure Abdul
road.
leaves the area. Get the other
Yeah,
party of people out of here.
Actually, all those parking spots over there are fucking taken, so how's he gonna park?
No, literally, just over here. Ta-da!
Can't park there.
875.
Yes, you can. Here is fine.
Oh, see, look, it says it
864,
right here. Do
September.
not block intersection.
Yeah, don't block the intersection. That's the
Yeah,
intersection.
that's blocking the
You-
intersection
no,
for parking
I
there.
am telling him he was
This
trying
wants
to
some
park
bad
here.
tonight.
He's getting the ticket.
I mean, I've gotten in trouble for parking here, so I mean.
Have you?
What do you? Yeah, I have.
Which
so,
officer?
I mean, it was a while ago. I don't fucking remember who he was.
Okay, in that case.
But some cop got me in trouble for parking there, so I don't know.
I mean, see, the issue here is literally on the red, and also there's the parking spots right behind the bank too. So there is no excuses. Anyway, Quentin, this is your ticket. Don't worry about her.
Oh,
Sorry,
my
ma'am.
God.
You know, it can occasionally make things worse.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, fuck
Oh my.
me. I'm twitching.
Oh my god.
Are you
Oh
okay,
my god.
sir? Hold up. You
Oh.
good, sir?
Fuck. Yeah.
Hold up.
Oh my god. I think you shouldn't
Who's
give me the
that
ticket anymore.
Trying to give you a goddamn IFAC so you could... Actually, oh no, I can help you there. Hold up, sir. Do you consent to me cleaning your face up where I smacked you?
Yeah.
Better give him
Tango
medical treatment.
72, 23, CMC.
God damn, you got a good right hand.
go.
Holy fuck.
There we go. I got you, sir. I apologize for that. You know how how things can be.
Yeah.
But again, all right.
How the fuck do you change your hair?
Oh yeah,
Again,
no, I mean I just needed a new cut, you know?
Unfortunately, it's just.
Got that cool fucking haircut.
You're right next to it, man. And you were even on the curb. It's okay. You're just gonna get it's just gonna be unauthorized parking. Nothing too crazy. Oh, you don't even have a photo in here. Not gonna take a photo of you because you don't need a photo taken.
Thank you.
Okay, so.
Oh my god, so many calls.
Dude, is it you as well? Like today, it's just been unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, so it is a $300 citation.
Yeah.
If you could just sign here, it's not an admission of guilt.
Yep.
It's just acknowledging that you did receive the citation today.
There you go.
Thank you so much. And again, please next time just park up behind the building. There are so many parking spots.
Yeah, I will. I
Okay.
just hung up.
All right. Okay, there's an urgent call. Please, you guys be safe, okay? Please be
Okay.
safe. Woo. Fuck me.
Hey, Johnson.
Hello?
Hey, Maisy. Johnson. Gotta get food. Oh my God, I'm about to pass out. Hey, what? So, what? Good morning. Hey, what? Wait, so I didn't know.
He fucked up the entire gang dossier.
No, yeah, so I guess my question is, yeah, number one, I didn't know that he wasn't in charge of it because he was telling me yesterday to help him with stuff.
If you look
Right.
it up, Dana created that report. He
Originally,
has removed
right.
all of the shit that I say he's removed it. He's just reformatted it and added a couple of things. But he's
Right.
removed gangs from
That-
there.
Right. So he said he was removing gangs that
But
were
he
not
shouldn't.
violent.
But no, that is
Or
the
active.
dumbest fucking thing because there are so many active investigations going on. Like all the shit on the ADMC.
Yeah,
I've been investigating them. They've been threatening
162,
me.
am I good to break with
Yeah.
155?
They are
I had
committing crimes. They were in the yellow pages. Like, this dude is unhinged. Like,
No, I did ask about because again I know some of these gangs are only around. They're not usually around like my shift. So as far as like them, I for me I wouldn't personally. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Wait, is there no way to like revert it back, like not have shit deleted?
if we could have shit not deleted and it reformatted so it's easy
Right.
to read instead of a fucking eyesore. Like, I can't speak to the dude.
Wait, what was changed? I gotta look at it. Hold on, what else changed? Oh fuck! I always think there's food here. God damn it! Sorry, I'm trying to get food.
2733. Have a look
Yeah,
at it. You
I was in
scroll
it
down
yesterday. Hold on.
You scroll down to the bottom, you see how it was to what it is now. Like, it's an eyesore, and I don't understand why he's removing all these gangs. Like, they're not active in his shift, because in other shifts, like, removing gangs is the most brain dead thing. Has he ever investigated anything before? Some of these things take time.
Yeah, have you called him about this? Because like,
dude, if I speak
ADMC's.
to him, like, you know, if I speak to him, he's gonna be like, "Oh, she's attacking me. She's upset with me. She has it against me. She doesn't like me."
This is, see, for me, I don't know what gangs are or aren't active in all the shifts because it's like night and day, one shift to the next. So even if we don't think they're active, I don't know why we wouldn't just put them at the bottom.
Or maybe
they have
search for the tags of these
right,
gangs
which that's what
I
agree.
Doing jobs yesterday. In fact, we've got a VAF point on the president of the not BBMC, sorry, the ADMC.
76 Crusade Medical,
We have
195.
his vehicle with a VAF point because they did a laundromat last night.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and then like the clowns were removed, but I was pretty sure that they were attacking Bell. So yeah, 327 homicide clowns. Another homicide on 326. So yeah, I don't know why they were removed. I think he was saying like at the meeting he was saying whoever's from the shifts, like, yeah, you can add whatever you know. It's like, I don't know. Maybe because he's taking it over, he's starting fresh. I have no idea.
He shouldn't be editing anyone else's report. He is butchering it. That report has been butchered. And now, oh look, where are the gangs? What's the point in the tags? What's the point in us having tags on reports? If you are investigating gangs, you investigate. You don't just say, oh, this is what I know. And that's all that matters.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I'm very upset. He shouldn't have done that.
I wish you could talk to him, but I know you can't. I know.
Yeah, I need a mediated conversation because the thing is, if I even explain
I'm right
to
next
him,
to that latest 1037 off of
what's
A
happened here?
Parkway.
What have you
There's
done?
like a
he's gonna take that
gray
as a personal
four-door
attack.
parked
Yeah.
here, or two-door.
No, I agree. I think you would maybe too. And that was my thing yesterday. Like, I didn't know because I was told to look at it. And if any gangs I knew this or that, and I'd mentioned the clowns I thought were attacking officers recently. And I know they're pretty violent, but you know, they were removed. So I don't know. I thought with Dana being gone, that maybe he thought because he said him and Aziz were running it. So again, I assume they talked to whoever would put them in. I have no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just following what I'm told.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I see like a vehicle that's probably not parked properly.
I don't
There's
fuck
like
with
a
gang stuff, but I am looking
down
into
guards
MC
here.
and the
I'm trying to
fact
make
that
contact.
my investigation could be hindered because
Yeah,
he is
175 will stay on the northern
information
side
about them because
with
he
Charlie.
doesn't know
You
about
just
them.
stay mobile. See if you see anybody try to jump down from any other sides of the building.
Stupid.
Copy. I'm on Milton Peak.
Yeah, it sucks that all don't just have
There's
our
a lot
own
of
like
roofs
little
here. I
folder
don't
of
see
what we're
anyone so
working
far.
on, to be honest, so that nobody really, you know, so that nobody changes anything. Like if that was Dana's, leave it for Dana. We'll start our own. You know what I mean?
There's a fast
If
car,
whoever's investigating
stopping
whoever,
right
and then
now
we can just look at the tags and know what's going on.
Easterville
Yeah,
Way.
but the thing, he didn't even look at the tags, and he's just
Still
removing
continuing, I think they
gangs.
saw me.
So I'll have a chat with Aziz.
Okay. Can I get some noodles, please? A full combo. That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm just running traffic today. Cause
Yeah, talk with Spicy. Yeah, talk with Aziz because you know what?
haven't made
He
contact
was
with
the other
anyone
one that he
yet.
said to come to. Since you know, I would talk with Aziz, especially if he's also running it. Thank you so much, sir.
I'm gonna let him know that like the report has been butchered.
Yeah, and
that
see
what
what-
they've done is it's selfish
Yeah.
to existing investigations. Why are we the ones just because it
Could have
doesn't
went
happen
over
in your
like
shift?
the,
Why are we the ones that have to
thing
reach out
to
to
the
you
actual
when
old
you could
courthouse
just
as well.
search for the tags? Oh look, this is an active investigation. This is a violent crime.
Right.
No, it's
I don't know how to
brain dead.
get to that side, but there's nothing on my end.
I'm sorry, Macy, if your work got messed with. I know that's because you do a lot of investigations. I understand. I don't, you know, and to be fair, I don't know if anybody. I didn't even know who else was working on this document besides Dana, myself.
Yeah.
Could also
But
drive
yeah,
away, keep
the fact that it was
somebody
still
just-
active is concerning. That I didn't even know that.
But the thing is, I can't even approach Den about it because of his recent behavior. So I am stuck in such a really tough position because if I go to him about it now, because he is quite literally jeopardizing my investigation. If I go to him, he's gonna be like, "Oh, she's attacking me. She's attacking me." I can't do anything.
Thank you, sir.
It
I know.
sucks.
That's okay. Thank you, sir.
Like,
What time does it? Thank you, sir. Have a great day. What time does Aziz get on duty? Maybe just talk with him. I think he comes around. Doesn't he come around about the meeting or just after the meeting? No, that's a long time for you because you're already around so much.
I only got on at the start of shift 1 today. I'm here for shift 1.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do shift 3 because all the cadets were taken, so I thought, oh no, I'll do some shift 1 stuff.
Yeah.
And immediately I see the gang dossier and I'm like, well, there goes all my motivation.
Yeah. Were you at, you weren't at the meeting yesterday. That's right. He mentioned it at the meeting that like he and you know him and Aziz were working on it, and if anybody had any gangs they knew were active, to let's get them added and whatnot. So
He shouldn't have removed them in the first place.
I don't think he knew. First of all, it was your work. I didn't know that either. It was my understanding it was Dana's, and with Dana stepping down, he was taking over with Aziz, and so yeah, I would.
The gang thing, like the gang dossier, it is a big pool of information that Dana put together of all of the gangs that are active, all of them. It is a dossier for that reason. If a gang gets removed from there, they could still be active, but they are working in the shadows. Funny that, isn't it? Now they're not on our radar at all because they're not doing these.
Well,
kinds of
I never
crimes.
even heard of half the ones that were on there. To be fair, which doesn't mean that they're not that just shows me like holy shit. There's a lot of gangs I've never even seen yet. You know what I mean? Because I'm not around all hours of the day, so I understand. Like I totally understand what you're saying. Hopefully Aziz can iron this out because you know shift 3 you come across way more things than shift 1. Shift 2 is a whole nother fucking playing field. So we want to make sure these gangs that are active and are on here, especially the violent ones that are attacking officers and things, right?
I don't want to work here anymore. I'm honestly at the end of my fucking my patience has run out.
Don't say that.
It genuinely this honestly really fucking sucks. The whole shit with Den, the amount of disrespect that I've been getting from him, the amount of disrespect that I get from High Command. The fact that no one is actively trying to stand up and do what is good for the department, it just blows my fucking mind. Like, I do not want to be a part of this department anymore. I am so done. Like, and seeing all my hard work, like, the fact anything could be jeopardized because one person decides, hey, I'm gonna just take this over. And that is totally fine. This is just okay. This is okay behavior. shit is fucked. This department is gonna, and it is in a worse spot than it was. God knows.
Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with a lot of what you're saying as far as, you know, there a lot of things are just literally different in every shift. Like nobody's
Going
really
eastbound
There's no
on.
No, there's not. There really isn't. I mean, we don't even have report standards, so you know, like people just do what they want, and there's no guidelines with any of it. I get where you're coming from, but I guess when you're building things from the ground up, it's kind of like that, right? The problem is, are the right people in place now that can fix that? Can put is maybe it's not happening fast enough. I don't feel it's happening fast enough myself, but
I'm gonna be real. Having built as many departments as I have done, it ain't that hard.
no.
It ain't that hard at all. And seeing, you know, seeing what's happening, and what just blows my mind is everyone needs to have the most control they possibly can have instead of trusting people around them to actually do things properly.
Oh, at the meeting, it was brought up that we should not be deleting anything. We should be striking through it.
There is no copy. It's them being a
I think it was
weenie.
Viv who said that. Because I think it was, I don't know if it was brought to her attention or she noticed it. Somebody noticed it. He brought it up maybe after her looking at it, because he brought it up at the meeting.
Sorry?
That you should be striking through people's stuff and not deleting. Don't delete the gangs that are already on there.
Yeah.
Just strike through them. I forgot that. Yeah. That was said at the meeting. So yeah, I think Viv's on the same page with we shouldn't be deleting, you know, people, because how do we know that whoever was investigating that group wasn't on, like, basically what you're saying is what Viv was saying in the meeting. So we shouldn't be deleting, just crossing through the work.
Yeah.
You know, where it's still there and we could still see it. But yeah, so you're saying ADMC is like threatening you, and they're like pretty violent. So they should 100% still be on there.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Like the president did a laundromat last night. His vehicle has a VAF.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's definitely active crew for sure. Who was the president of ADMC? I don't even know them.
Barry Benson.
Oh, okay. Heard that name
Drama
before.
without Maisy, that's bullshit.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Good to know.
Fuck off.
And where do they have like a shop or something? I feel like I've seen something with their name
brain
somewhere, or heard that they work. Do they have like a business they run or anything
I'm gonna
out of
just ban
anywhere?
you for saying that shit. I believe it's gonna be the down the road from, like, behind the back of Mission Row. You know, there's the old scrapyard, like,
Yeah.
mechanic shop. Yeah.
Oh, the one Tits Out Tuesday with the Finley guy.
Yes.
Okay.
I suspect
Okay.
he has something to do with the potential blooding out of Winston Walker.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm looking into them because I think that they tried to murder someone. And then we've got members of EMS who are rolling with them. We have a doctor that was caught with members.
Oh, that's
of the,
right.
Yes.
We saw Kiki under the bridge with him.
And also Ivy Grayson, who was one of the other people that I was suspicious of, because as soon as I brought up Winston's name, she started acting all sketchy. She was caught with Rue Minmi, like, roof running.
Huh. Okay. So yeah, that's a whole thing.
Doctor's
Yeah.
equipment on her person.
And did she go to jail for that?
No, I think the Lenny Hawk interrogated her. So yeah, that's
okay.
wild.
Mm-hmm.
But she had
That is
tourniquets
wild.
and tweezers, so yeah. Like,
Okay.
it is big, and just for that to be removed, nah, I'm
No, I understand that. It sounds like you put a lot of work into that report. I think your best bet is Aziz, like I said, because I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he's the main one in charge of it, but I didn't ask Denzel when he mentioned he was working on it. But at the meeting he mentioned him and Aziz come to them about it. So I'm not sure if it was him or Aziz that started it first, you know?
I never liked that mentality. It's like, just come to us and we'll tell you everything. It's ours. Me. It's like, just fucking write a report and say, hey, if you're interested, look at this report. We can all work on it together.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure. I understand. I'm sorry you feel like your work was shit on because, you know, I know you do a lot of investigation stuff, so that's upsetting.
I just hate that I can't say anything.
At least he didn't know it was yours, so you know. Otherwise, I would be, you know, a little. Yeah, I don't think he knows you have anything to even do with it. To be honest, I think because I did say, well, wasn't this Dana's? And he's, you know, he said, well, we're taking it over, and I said, okay. So yeah, I don't know if he knew that it was actively being worked on by anybody.
I don't think he took the time to even see if anything was actively being worked on.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I have no idea because
Definitely not misclick.
who knows what Aziz you know, what they have planned with it, you know? I mean, I appreciate that people want to take the time to like update things, but at the same time, yeah, I think because we're 3 different shifts and we're all over the place, that the communication is so few far in between with the shifts, you know?
Positioning southbound.
It's
Cutting
just
off
annoying 'cause
road.
it's like if
Gonna go towards the canals eastbound,
a
U-turning
lot of the
back towards
police
the train
work that I
track.
see from them is just not investigation heavy at all. In fact, it's just getting distracted by people on scenes, and it's
Careful. Vehicle slight 1050.
I don't know
Still
how
mobile.
much
2
I
southbound, lower La Puerta,
trust
cutting off road.
them.
It's a 5
I mean,
secondary.
Aziz is
Eastbound,
great on the field.
Jumping on Dalton
I don't
Street,
know what he's
left,
like
northbound
investigating,
Dalton
but
Street.
I can't rely on Den. I don't know if that information is gonna get. Oh, did you hear what he you know he had a CI, right?
UCB?
Yes. I heard that he did.
Yes, he had a criminal informant who wanted out
Left
of
southbound
the
through the red garage.
contract, and then threatened him.
Passengers getting out of the vehicle, going up to the
Said, no, you're gonna keep
La
giving me
Puerta. If
information.
anybody could get up there,
or
that
I'm
is the
gonna,
primary
you know,
target, but I'm not going to be able to
I
follow.
can arrest you for this.
I'm
and
going
this.
on the Porta.
Yeah.
What's the vehicle up there?
I was unable to
It's
stay.
fucking wild.
You know which direction they're going?
It is.
If I was unable to
And
stay, I had to
this
keep
is,
continuing
like,
to follow the
I have
driver.
that.
think they're on
Probably shouldn't
Del
even know
Perro.
that.
Eastbound Del Piero Freeway.
What kind of vehicle is it?
Southbound MK2, I believe.
Okay, officer.
Police sending
Yeah, I'm
eastbound
good.
for
How's it
Saddle
going?
Blade.
So yeah, shit's fucking wild.
I didn't see which turn he
What's
take. I only see him like pushing eastbound Del Piero Freeway.
No, yeah. I'm having a day. I'm really disappointed in everything, and I'm probably.
Are you
gonna quit
still on the
soon.
other vehicle or no?
I really hope you don't.
Went
You know,
VTV on Haywick.
but it's like I know once you're like in a funk, it's
I got
hard
it.
to
South
like
Boulevard Del Perro.
pull
westbound.
out of the funk. I really do understand.
Honestly, the thing is, I just, if I was surrounded by more
05.
people that were doing this job for the right reasons, then it wouldn't be that much of an issue.
Yeah.
GB,
Like,
I
everyone
believe they
is
send
out
it
for
northbound through the
themselves. There is no
alleyway.
sense of like that
Might be
sense of
West Eclipse or
unity,
Dorset.
that honor, integrity, loyalty, that is gone. I don't know where that's gone, and since that is gone, I am not having a good time here.
Let's call it.
Yeah, I can tell you've been
Nice try.
upset for a little bit now.
Copy that. 175 back 10-8.
Stressed with like,
Just 10-8, not back 10-8.
you know, the
10-8.
mayor's stuff, and then the ass
Okay.
chief, now the
55
chief, and that is a lot for one person to like handle. To be honest, I really think that's a lot.
It's
So to
bullying,
feel like
it's dogpiling, and it's shitty. And like the thing is, if I was doing shit police work, I'd get it. But that's not the case
Yeah.
at all. The fact that they are putting me down in other ways, the fact that you know, Beric even just saying, you know, stop ruining things for everyone. It's like, I'm sorry that the
Yeah.
mayor fucking hates me. How is that my fault that he is actively
Right.
going out of his way to try and punish us because he doesn't like me? Like, what do I do other than fucking get
Right.
on my knees and suck the Kool-Aid from his tea as well? Like, hello? It's fucking stupid. It's dumb. I just... It makes
So
me sad.
then, where does that put you with trying to get financial docs on him? Are you just gonna call it, just fuck it, and just
Oh no,
walk
I'm
away?
still going. Still going for that.
Do you even have to be in the PD to do that shit?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, like, suck it up, do a couple hours here and there. Then, you know, go towing, help Solomon campaign. That's another thing, like, you know, he's campaigning at the moment, should be fun.
Yeah.
If it gets worse,
162 from 166.
I just go on an LOA.
Okay.
He's
And
currently talking
if
to a lawyer right
Max
now.
comes
He has a 95
into
in
office
cells.
again, if he's the, if his run is
His
extended,
wife hops in.
or his
Yeah,
wife
or
hops
his.
in,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll probably quit until I'll just reapply once his term's over. And I think that's fair. If no one else is gonna stand up to him, then, like, what's the fucking point? Why should I do it and continue to make myself miserable? I'm surrounded by people that are too afraid to stand up for themselves, which is it's crazy, you know. And the fact that Ruth was threatened with treason, and I think it's because she stood up for us. She had the balls to stand up against.
Yeah, I
the
don't even
mayor.
know what was said with that. Specifically to have them charge her for treason. Like, was it just a comment, or she's actually actively doing something? Do you even know?
I haven't got a clue, but the officers that were investigating were appointed, you know, chief of police. So it really speaks volumes, to me at least.
That's wild. Well, I know you're not going to get caught up like that, and you're good at your investigation. So, curious to see what you come up with, you know, on that.
Yeah, already with him reducing the pay for tow because his vehicle was impounded. The quota being added, citations meaning fuck all.
Yeah.
After our pay gets decreased because his vehicle, you know, he was pulled over. You know, it's dumb shit like that. It's like, you know what? Fuck you. We've got something here. We've easily got something here. Why aren't people biting?
Yeah. I think a lot of people are afraid to lose their job. Let me be honest. I think a lot of people just step back into the shadows because they just don't want to lose their job. Their job is their life, and I understand that. People, that's why nobody else is you know, bitching behind doors. A lot of people are bitching behind doors. Are they bitching to the face? Absolutely not. But if this is all they have and this is what they live for, it's like you can't really blame them, right? It doesn't mean who you are, what you agree with, but like you got to think, like, if this is their livelihood and like they're not going to be able to pay bills if they don't have this job, so to them, like, they don't care if they got to kiss somebody's ass or bend over sideways. You know what I mean? Like, to them, like, that's what I got to do at any other job.
No, that's the thing. I completely understand that. It's just
Yeah.
as long as they are as long as they know what is happening and that there are people looking out for them. What is happening here? That is a guy with a gun out and stolen goods.
Where?
171. I'm overlooking the oil fields. I've got an individual here with a gun out, standing in front of a pile of boxes. There's two men with guns out. Look to be locals.
It's 576.
Yeah. Just off of the
20.
Heights. Oil fields.
13876.
It's going to be the eastern portion. I've got a good overview. They are currently facing the west. They aren't shooting anyone. It's just 2 locals with guns out. There is a big pile of boxes. Looks to be jewelry inside them. There is a wrecked out car with multiple bullet holes in it.
You want us to be like far away to let you take more pictures, or you want us to
Just
intervene?
chilling. Yeah, if you guys want to roll in and see what's going on while they got guns out, I'm here on my own.
All right, let's meet up and roll in together, guys.
All right, Haley, I'm gonna hang up the phone. I'll catch
All
you.
right, yeah. Okay,
See
bye.
ya. Bye. Got no movement from down there. It's just these 2 individuals standing there with guns. There were 347 calls here a little earlier, which is why I checked out the scene.
May you want us to approach again?
Again, if you guys are approaching, roll in as a unit. All roll in together. I am on the hill because I am currently on my own, just providing overwatch. Like I said, they're going to be on the eastern side of the compound. You should be able to see my blip. They're by the entrance to the little shack. There is a wrecked out car and a pile of boxes behind one of the individuals. They both
Basically
have
on the
guns in hand.
47s, right?
A firm.
How many guns do you have?
I see 2 individuals with guns in hand. They look to be locals. There is a dog on scene as well to the northwestern side of the compound. But they are not aggressive. If you would like to approach them, they have their guns at their side. I don't know what's happening.
Alright, copy. We're approaching for the west side right now.
Rolling. Sirens till we get closer.
Yeah.
I'll have time to haul ass.
Alright, I got eyes on you guys. If you can.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, siren.
If you keep continuing south, the 2 individuals. Oh, one's just fallen down. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Careful with those 2. They have guns in hand. Wait.
I'll see anybody down around this.
I see a couple locals standing around.
Yeah.
Pulling up a vehicle.
Yeah. Those locals have guns in their hands. Yeah.
Got a stack of jewelry boxes over here by a local guarding it.
There's some bluish Mazda R7. Open doors.
Yep. Is it 1060? There are bullet holes in that vehicle. Also, the crashed out vehicle on scene next to the boxes.
Like a blown up vehicle.
Yeah. You know, guys, you guys don't see they're holding guns.
They're just, I mean, I guess I should. All right, let's try to take these locals down at the same time so I don't get shot when I'm shooting the other one down, yeah?
Okay. 875 is ready to neutralize the guy with the green shirt.
Who do we have? I've got 2 on me in suits.
I mean, you could just warn them, let them know, put the guns away, or you will be shot.
You're refusing! You're refusing to put the gun down!
Oh.
Getting up!
Oh.
In the head!
Copy. I hear some other fires on the west side.
investigate it.
Eyes clear. I don't see anybody here. I think he run away.
Check this crate.
Yeah. Also, that vehicle, Jack, that you were nearby, check if that is flagged 1060. There were bullet holes. I've got photos of the bullet holes in the back of it.
It is.
Okay. All right.
$200 stolen goods. Good shit, Maisy.
Any goodies?
Oh, I'm checking right now.
Okay. So we did have 347 calls here earlier. I'll come down and assist with evidence. Oh, that's an interesting car over there.
Yeah, there's nothing in this bluish stolen car.
Hello?
So it's possible with the 47 calls here, these guards took out whoever was here, right? And they maybe went to the hospital. So they could be coming back. So just keep your eyes peeled.
You want primary look as for blood on the scene?
Yes, please. Document everything.
Okay.
Some of the blood might be mine and the other officers.
I gotta start from north side.
Alright, I'll just do my side.
I'll get this vehicle documented on scene.
South side.
Is that a vehicle arriving on scene?
Local to local,
What
truck, white
direction?
truck.
Copy.
South.
Oh, I got blood under this car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there looks to be blood underneath the other vehicle you're looking at, Jack.
SR-10-9?
You've got blood underneath that car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see. But I'm gonna try to move the car then.
Some of this is from the other officer.
That's okay. Well, all of our DNA is on file, so it's easy to just sort of null that
Yeah,
from the
I don't know
report.
if
Parker, are you grabbing the evidence from your scene right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yoink. I can bring my cruiser over so it's a little easier to transport things. Thank you, guys.
Oh, good catch, Maisy.
If you guys want to load,
get the blood under it.
Oh, yep. Anyone wants to load up the trunk with evidence?
Oh, you want to take them?
Yeah, if it makes things easier, then we can get everything like loaded up into a report.
I have to grab it under there because this car ain't moving.
Yeah, but I need to take a picture. Maybe I'm gonna
Get a
push
good
it.
angle.
Push it.
All right, I guess that works.
Alright. Alright, mission complete.
Good shit.
There's more things you want me to do primary. I hear that dog. Watch out, guys. Dog Norban.
Oh, are we finished documenting everything over here so I can grab the evidence?
There is some blood here.
Yes.
That's my blood. I'm
Get up.
bleeding out at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah, I got her
oh.
patched. I got her patched.
Oh, hold up. Wait, I
I
got.
have a little bit of Parker blood dots everywhere.
Hold up, I got you. I can.
There's
I can.
plenty
got her
of
arm.
casings, projectiles, and
Put a
blood
tourniquet on her.
Okay. Oh no. It's not one of those. It's gonna keep
like
bleeding,
east
is
side.
it? That is.
Did it? Or did I get it? Did I get it with a tourniquet or no?
Not sure.
Yeah. You did.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
might have a couple of bullets in you. Oh no. No.
Yeah, those guys were like, they weren't. All I did was draw my gun. Next thing I know, like.
Oh, I not touch jumper.
Oh.
Haley!
Oh. Officer,
Oh, we got medics.
78.
Data check.
EMS property.
Send it.
We need EMS and all your rigs. One officer down.
What's trendy?
All rigs.
Avon Echo 1976.
Oh, okay. I took medical class. Oh no, Haley.
13B is code for
I was so concerned about Parker that I didn't know I was bleeding. No, I don't need CPR. Jack, stop.
Jack,
Wait,
you need
what?
CPR, you're gonna
Jack.
break
I
your
don't
wrist.
You don't need
I'm
CPR unless
talking.
you only need CPR unless they're like their heart stopped.
We're not supposed to like press the hole, press the hole.
You can keep pressure on the wounds, but not CPR.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I think I gotta just push the blood like a pump.
No, that is not what you want to do, Jack.
Is it gonna come back inside? Oh yeah, maybe you're right.
Uh-oh. You okay? Oh.
Don't. Yeah, my car.
Oh my god! Another one!
Echo 93.
I did this.
I feel like we did more of an issue than the locals just brandishing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Duncan, I think I'm reaching the point that you were at when I first met you. But I get bullied by... I get spoken very poorly to by the people up top, so I really don't want to be a part of that anymore. And it makes me really sad.
Yeah, I'm at the I'm pretty numb to
Radio
the
check.
bullying because some of it's
10-2.
well intentioned.
166 1080
Ruby
with a
used-
silver and
me
color
stand up
penumbra
in
occupied
front.
2 times.
She's-
Southbound
Maisy, go
off-road
stand up
parallel with
against the
Boiling
wall.
Brook Penitentiary.
Put your arms
We're
up.
taking
Look
the
at her.
off-road portion towards Route 22 Los Santos Freeway. They've come to a stop. We believe one of the individuals might
She
potentially
made
have a
me
fire.
stand up in front of everyone in the
some
holding
77
cells so that she could
Do
take
you
this
have
out
3
of me.
other units? Up here. As soon as these units attach, we will swap to a different channel. Can someone find a channel to be free just in case we do get units on this?
Because you can't criticize my police work.
175 will find a channel.
Copy, thank you. We're southwest in the Redwood Lights District. Merging northbound off-road.
And then Barrack in a meeting
Parallel
because I've
Channel
been
2 is
standing
clear
up for
for whenever
officers
you
who
wanna
said
move,
stop
Lucas.
ruining things
Copy
for
that,
everyone else.
thank you. We'll move once we get some 77s on this.
I feel like they should communicate
Southbound
better
approaching Sonora
because
Road.
I have a bit more context. And I don't think they're giving you that context.
Again, main target is going to be the passenger of the vehicle.
Yeah,
It's going to be a
and it
female
makes
in a
me feel
white
like
and color
shit and I don't
puffer
want to get on
jacket
duty
and an
anymore.
Oni mask. Merging southbound Sonora Road, crossing Beachy Canyon Road.
So basically,
Is
whether we like it or
120
not,
and
whether
climbing
we
traffic is the
enjoy
light.
it, whether
Weather's
we
a
agree
little
with it or not,
foggy. It's like
currently
giving
until
Vampire Diaries
the
energy.
mayor's
You know
term
what I'm
is
saying?
over, he is the
Southbound
police
Sonora.
boss. So we have to
Approaching La
show
Puente
him the
Blanca.
same level of respect that we would show
Passing La Puente Blanca.
until there comes a point where he is
Southbound Sonora Road.
the mayor and or the PCP is out of
Approaching the Marlowe intersection.
legislation.
I have
That's
a
just what
silver
we have
car
to do.
following you,
So
like dark
any
gray one. Copy that. There
criticism that you
was
might
a
have,
muscle car in the area. We
provide
believe to be a
it to-
spotter. Be advised, the
Barrack says
RO
speak freely
of
in a
this
meeting,
vehicle being
yeah?
called
Situation
out
is
was a
Haley is
37
going to the
Charlie,
hospital.
so
I have a keys to her car.
just
Okay.
be advised for high
And, yeah.
aggression. Crossing Clinton, King
Nice.
Southbound Elgin, crossing
that.
Pinewood Boulevard,
hospital
and crossing Bridge Street.
Okay.
Approaching Spanish.
So yeah,
Braking
essentially,
right westbound Spanish Avenue, crossing Meteor.
just bite your tongue on the mayor
Crossing
until
Power.
his term's over.
That's the thing, I haven't been saying
Crossing
anything.
Alta, continuing westbound Spanish.
Yeah, I think they were just saying that in a retrospective
Los
look, not so
Angeles.
much a current
Oh no, he
spectacle.
told he's
Braking
Oh.
right
stop
northbound North
ruining
Archer
things
Avenue.
for everyone else around
Approaching
you.
Eclipse.
Jack, when we get at the hospital,
I was trying to ask
Braking
about
left
the car.
westbound
Would you like
Eclipse.
the car?
That's mine.
The blue. Oh, not the blue car. The
Left
blue car.
deal
I
with
was
that.
southbound
I
recommending.
got
Santitas.
it. I'll deal with that.
Copy.
Braking right west.
Yeah. So, you know,
Um,
the thing is though, things can be done. There is a potential angle to potentially fucking impeach this son of a bitch, but they are too scared to do anything. It feels like they are too wrapped up in holding on to their rank, and Ruby with the weird fucking power plays over me. You know, I don't see the mayor, I don't speak to the mayor. I show him the same level of respect he shows me, which is none, but I never see him.
just know it's all temporary. This will be over in like less than 3 weeks.
You say that, but what if he extends his term, or what if Siobhan gets mayor? It's going to be the same shit over and over again, and we're going to have the
the only
same spineless
thing-
people at the top.
The only thing that's going to be different is he won't have direct firing power. We'll change the pay, but he will not be the police boss.
You know, we are trying to get a piece of legislation written up about having financial transparency, so we know exactly where our tax dollars are going. We know exactly where the state is spending our money. We know exactly what our wages are. And for some reason, Barrack and Ruby have a problem with that. And it's like, well, what's the issue? We can literally tie Max's mood swings and when he gets upset with someone to the wages going down.
That's up to Nakota to deal with. I gotta get to the hospital for Jack.
Yeah, no, I'm working on it with Nakota.
Yep.
I just find it funny that the chief is not too thrilled. Shit. By the way, I love Moon. I think it's funny. I think the roleplay is great. I'm really annoyed. I hate Moon. Moon is such a jerk. No, he's my favorite. That emote, Moon 2M, I say it every time. I can hear it. You can hear it, right? Okay. Hey, it's me. The chief who became that for starting a bad faith treason investigation over someone the mayor hates. You want to see his reaction as mother occurs? Dude. I don't know, like, Mother has no place in this city.
Whoa! No effing way!
Hey, Patriots. Tom.
171, where am I needed? 77 request. No more 77 requests, I take it?
10-9, hello? Do you, Maisy, hello? Do you hear me speaking?
I could not hear you at all.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. The vehicle was last seen in the area of the scrap yard.
Which
so
one?
It's going to be a white and color Sentinel XS occupied 2 times. The primary target is a female in a white and color puffer jacket with a hood and a white and color Oni mask.
Okay. Which scrapyard?
The one parallel with Alta Street. There's a potential they could be in the canals as well, so just keep your eyes.
Alright, fam.
Sorry, I had an emergency. I couldn't go.
You're good. We have one of the interference vehicles southbound on Strawberry crossing McDonald, left eastbound Carson Avenue. Right, southbound David. Left eastbound through the car park, exiting Bruges and Covenant. Stand by.
If it through, they made a right.
Left northbound Bruges, approaching McDonald's. Braking right, eastbound McDonald. Braking left, northbound through the car park, parallel with the construction, actually not construction, City Hall. Left west, entering the Circle Diamond, approaching Davis. Crossing Davis, merging northbound through the parking lot, exiting Innocence. Crossing Innocence, merging eastbound Crusade. Merging eastbound Crusade over Capitol to Little Bighorn VCB. Southbound
on
Little
Muncher.
Bighorn, Clean Davis, approaching Roy Low VCB. I have fire visual southbound Roy Lowenstein, pushing all the way to Carson. VCB.
On Maze Bank, I'll cut them off.
Okay.
Where'd you lose visual?
On the intersection of Lowenstein and potentially Dutch London. If it wasn't Dutch London, it would have been, I believe, Jamestown.
Copy. Nothing. I'll force you all the way down to Dutch London.
Copy.
I would have seen them if they took Davis, so they could have taken the Maze Bank Arena ramp and gone down.
Copy. Let's start checking what break. We might have visual of the white and color central access. Same one, it's still fleeing from us. Northbound South Rockford, right, northbound Palomino, left westbound through the car park, parallel with the rentals, exiting Ginger. Right, northbound Ginger, approaching Vespucci. Braking, right, eastbound Vespucci Boulevard and approaching Palomino. Crossing Palomino, continuing eastbound Vespucci to Calais. Holding left for right-hand turn, right, southbound Clay 22. Crossing Clay, passing white and approaching red. Passing red, crossing Peaceful, continuing eastbound Vespucci. Crossing Alta, approaching Power.
I
Right,
love Lucas
southbound Power
so
Street.
much.
Left, eastbound through the Chihuahua alleys. Careful, there's sanitation workers. Crossing Elgin. Left, northbound through the car park, exiting Vespucci, parallel with Legion Square Park. Right, northbound Elgin Avenue. Approaching San Andreas. Left, westbound San Andreas. Stay 50. Stand by, possibly ejected. Disregard. Reversing. Taking off again. We're doing circles around a broken car. They're trying to play games with us. Parallel with the San Andreas car park. Continuing to do circles. Right, southbound Elgin Avenue. Approaching Vespucci. Left, eastbound Vespucci Boulevard, passing Legion Square. Right, southbound Strawberry. Crossing Adams Apple. Pulling through the Strawberry gas station like psychopaths, merging eastbound Capitol. Braking left, northbound Crusade Road. Merging Little Bighorn. Right, southbound taking the cut, merging southbound Little Bighorn. Approaching Capitol. BCB. Last one was Capitol.
They went through the Saints block right now on BCB. That's him going through the church. So to your left over here I got them. They're in the back behind Roy Lowenstein and Davis, exiting out behind you guys. Get towards Little Bighorn now.
Left, north. Oh.
Oh my goodness, guess the status.
I'm all good. I didn't even
copy. They're going through Crusade, southbound Crusade now. Passing CMC west. Southbound Innocence, driving through Click Lovers, out Strawberry south. Correction, Davis westbound now. Sending it to Maze Bank Arena. Slowing, taking form, alleys, potential block here. 22 staying upper. They're going into the baseball field, exiting out onto Carson. Out towards Innocence, stand by. Driving all the way through to your right. There you go. PSCB.
Crossing Alta Street, emerging westbound through the alleys, merging right northbound off-road, merging northbound lower La Puerta Freeway. Crossing off-road to the west, crossing La Puerta Freeway, approaching Calais. Crossing Calais, continuing west through the Korean Plaza. Merging northbound into the car park, parallel with Palomino. Merging northbound Palomino, 50, taking off again, cross Lindsay Circus. Right, eastbound Vespucci Boulevard, approaching Calais. Right, southbound Calais. Crossing Lindsay Circus, connecting southbound Calais to Adams Sample. Left, eastbound Adams Sample. Approaching Alta, holding left for a right-hand turn. Right, southbound Alta Street. Braking left, eastbound through the alleyways parallel with Old Benny's. Left south, left west, exiting Alta. VCB,
They're on the
standby.
train tracks.
On the train
Doing
track.
northbound.
Copy.
Exiting on Vespucci now, northbound Alta now. They're setting up for Integrity, standby. Eastbound Integrity. Right, southbound Lower Power. In the oncoming lane of travel. Entering the garage, coming out on Elgin.
16 secondary, right, southbound Elgin, approaching San Andreas. Right, westbound San Andreas. Passing on left. Crossing Lower Power, 22, left, southbound Lower Power, VCB, call it.
They're entering the park. They're coming out on San Andreas.
Northbound San Andreas, left, westbound San Andreas, VCB.
They're going lower power northbound. Left Integrity eastbound. Down to Del Perro Freeway. Call it.
And eastbound taking exit towards Elgin. Disregard, cutting back off road, going back onto the freeway. Stand by for direction. They faked me out. They're coming back up. Just knock them down. Yep.
Let's get a box here. He's talking about something he need to pick up on the radio. Girl, get off the radio. Box his ass. We're taking off northbound on the exit ramp. Approaching Los Santos Freeway. Holding left at the split for Power. Right, eastbound Power. Approaching Glory. Not Power, I mean Popular. I was lying, girl. Southbound Popular Street, approaching Supply. Crossing Supply, continuing southbound Popular. Crossing under San Andreas and approaching Vespuccia. Cross Vespuccia. Pulsing at southbound Power, crossing under the Olympic Freeway Spaghetti. Holding left for right-hand turn. Braking right at westbound Capitol Boulevard. In Capitol. Approaching Little Bighorn. Left, southbound Little Bighorn, merging southbound Roy Lowenstein, braking right, westbound through the Saints Block, right northbound, left westbound, approaching Davis. Crossing Davis, merging westbound Capitol. Y'all, I'm having hella headaches, so I'm sorry in advance. Crossing Crusade. Crossing Strawberry, continuing west, the alleyways beneath the Olympic Freeway and the view.
Oh, Aziz.
Yeah,
I need a word. gang-
give me
Yeah.
like I'm in a chase right now. Let me wrap it up
Okay.
and then I'll see you. Are you around or do you want to do it right now?
I'll be around. I don't like being around anymore. I'm having a really hard time on duty in the gang dossier.
What the fuck? Okay.
The
What's
gang
going on?
dossier is fucked. It's
Wait,
just
come here. Let's talk. What's going on?
shitty attitudes. People, you know how I'm. You know how people ignore me on the radio.
I remember that one time on Grove. Has it still been happening?
Only with one officer who then, when I spoke to them about, I spoke to them about scene control, they took it personally because they don't like my tone of voice, and then reported me after I had approached them in person, like, hey, let's talk about what happened. So I got
Okay.
reported for that, and then later in that day, I asked them 4 times.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
How's it
It's
going?
worries.
I asked them.
You want to go somewhere a bit more private? We
Yes,
can go
please.
upstairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in Mission Row. All right, sorry about that. Let me put my phone
It's
inside.
okay. I'm just,
Fine.
you know, I've just had a really fucking hard time on duty recently because I do good.
Right.
I'm doing good work. I'm taking out cadets. I'm doing my
Yeah.
reports. I'm doing investigations. I do good shit, but
Lord have
I
mercy
am-
on my soul.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Sergeant. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just get there's a lot of disrespect, and one officer that it's being dealt with, obviously chain of command, because he decided that his ego is fragile. He's reported it, so it's going up the chain of command. But this person went on to I got pushed to a point on the radio where I snapped at them because I asked them 4 times to stop talking over me and to stop having a discussion on the radio. To the point I said, "How many fucking times do I need to say this?" So, you know, and now he's feeling disrespected again. This person is also working on the gang dossier, and I believe that you're also working on it. He has removed, or someone's removed, a bunch of gangs from it that are currently being investigated. I can't say anything to him because he's going to feel like I'm personally fucking attacking him again.
So the gangs were removed from it? What gangs?
ADMC.
You removed ADMC from it?
Yes. And like that is something myself and Lenny Hawk are looking into.
All right,
That's shift
ADMC
3
is a
and shift.
massive gang. Yeah, and 2. Yeah. Let me read this.
Have you seen the fucking dossier? What has happened to it?
Why is it so massive?
I don't know. It looks awful.
It's just really large. I think we toned it down a little bit.
You scroll down, you see what Dana had in
But
place.
it used to be, yeah.
Yeah, it just made sense. It was simple, easy. What? But I don't understand this.
Alright. I see the Manor, Civ Gang, Tran Gang, Bondi Boys, LMG.
Who's
ADMC
LMG?
needs to be there. There's Love More Gang. Unknown, Black Denim Jacket, and Unknown.
But that's exactly what was there for the ADMC.
Okay. You know what I think would be a good workaround is we do shift 1, shift 2, shift 3 gangs. Of course, they're going to have overlap, but that way we can have people who are dedicated to each shift and investigating each gang, and you know what I'm saying? So we don't have this sort of, to him, he might know they don't even exist, whereas in reality, shift 3 and 2 is investigating a certain gang.
I'm literally, like, I'm looking at an attempted murder case where they blooded someone out.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I'll go, we'll re-add them. We can go
Please.
back to the histories, we'll make sure it's sorted.
'Cause I can't
it's
do
just that
anything about it. That's the problem. Like, I can't say anything because this person seems to have a massive hate boner for me now.
I don't know about all that.
No,
right?
you
I'll tell
say
you,
that. No, you say that he has been bitching and complaining about me.
to what extent though, right? So
no,
what was
that's
the
where
full what was the full context, right? When people feel, I'll tell you this, when somebody is cussed out on radio, right? Regardless if we reach a snapping point or not.
Oh no,
I've been on the receiving end of that before, right?
It
And
was-
I will tell you, I did not appreciate it, regardless of the situation. It wasn't similar to this. I had a time where someone who was higher than me screamed at me, told me to shut the fuck up 4 times in public, in front of a cadet, in front of officers, in front of the public, in front of civilians. And that person was my superior. That person was rude as hell. And they did not get their point across by screaming at me to shut the fuck up. Now, I'm not saying this is what happened here, right? I don't know the full story.
I can tell you what happened, and I can tell you I
Please.
also apologized for it. So it all
Interesting, okay.
started. It all started
Okay.
off when I approached a scene that was managed poorly, and it was Denzel and Haley.
Who
on
they
that
were
scene.
leading it?
They
Okay.
were leading that scene. They had a 95 outside the front doors of Senior Buns. They both had batons out. I arrive on scene like, what is happening? Because they were letting people get up into their faces. People were trying to grab their suspect. At no point had they attempted to try and move the suspect to safety. They were surrounded by a peanut gallery. They had mopeds on scene, like the Senior Buns ones. This is outside the front doors of Senior Buns. They didn't attempt to try and move across the road anywhere
Mhm.
safe. I waited until we were all at Mission Road. The person had been processed, and I said, "Hey, what the hell happened with that scene control?" I was met
this during or after the situation?
after everything had been cleared up.
Okay.
Everything was totally cleared up, and it was just us having a conversation, a civil conversation. We were discussing it, And I was like, well, this was handled poorly. Den kept meeting me with excuses. And I was like, I understand that, but this isn't how things generally go down. Haley said, in our defense, in the past, we have been reprimanded for moving suspects. And I was like, oh shit, I was not aware of that. I'm so sorry. It sounds like this is
Okay.
miscommunication. And we should all talk about it with superiors or in a meeting. Awesome, productive conversation. And that was it.
I agree. I agree. I
that was
think
literally-
talking about shit is probably the best way to get things resolved, hashed.
He reported me for that.
Hmm.
But
Was
the
it-
issue with the
okay.
radio, after that day, we had a suspect in custody. I had someone else's suspect in custody. We're at the hospital trying to keep things locked down. We've got a bunch of interference vehicles. We have outstanding suspects. And he's on the radio talking about, how do I get a VAF point? How do I do VAF points? How do I do VAF points? And I said, get to Mission Row and discuss it with an officer. Don't do it on the radio. We need to keep the channel clear. No, you don't understand. I need to know. It's like, Den, please keep it off the radio. I asked him 4-5 times to keep it off the radio, and then I snapped. And I apologized for
Can I
that.
cut you off and ask you something real quick?
Mhm.
More so pertaining to that. In that situation, was the situation like all code 4?
No, it was not.
Okay. So what was
In
going
fact-
on when he was asking?
What was happening was another vehicle was getting involved and took a hostage and was trying to break out the suspect that I had in custody. While he was
Okay.
arguing on the radio, and I had superiors beside me who agreed. Like they said, Maisy, you shouldn't have snapped at him, but I understand why you did.
Yeah.
Because I have a hard time with the radio, especially in the later shifts, because people will talk over me, they will disregard me, and it is a huge sign of disrespect. He acknowledged me
I
and he
agree with you.
continued to speak over me. Numerous
Have
times.
you Okay. Have you guys spoken and addressed that aspect of it?
Well, the thing is, I would have loved to have a chat with him, but after the conversation I had with him about the scene control, he reported me to a superior because I approached him and he did not like the way that he was approached. I had a chat with Haley, who was also present for that.
Okay.
And Haley was totally fine with it. She was like, well, I don't understand why he would even bring that forward. You approached us and we spoke about it and cleared things up. So there is no talking to him. He's got it in his head that he's in the right. All that I hear from that is I'm going to continue being disrespected from an officer that cannot hold himself accountable. Yes, I should not have snapped at the radio. I should not have done that. But also, in turn, he should have also been listening on the radio and not pushing on the radio. Like, we're both in the wrong for that.
Okay. But was this all stemming from the situation together? Or I'm trying to piece it together, right? So you said initially it was the senior buttons. Okay, it was the same day, not the same situation.
No, completely different situations. And it just seemed very out of left field for me because I had a conversation with them. I move on from it.
And who was leading the situation when the hostage situation took off and there was an interference car and he was trying to impound the car?
It was a complete shit show. I don't even know who was leading that scene. I don't
Is
think
there a
anyone
report?
knew. Yes, I think so. There should be. I removed myself from the scene. Like, as soon as I snapped on the radio, I went 42. I was like, there is no, like, I cannot be on duty for a situation like this. I think it was,
See, that in itself, I don't want that happening, right? I don't want you getting to a point where, regardless of where the fuck is going on, I don't want you, because I know you to be a really good officer. I know you to have, a great head on your shoulders, but I understand when push comes to shove, some of us will feel some type of way. And especially when you're being spoken over on radio, that type of shit, I don't like that, right? I don't like the fact that you have to fight to get your voice heard on the radio. That shouldn't be happening.
it's only one officer that is doing this. Keep in mind, it is only one officer, and I know that
I've
this
seen it
officer,
before. You know what I'm saying? Back on Grove, I've seen it before. Is this like a repetitive, consistent thing that's been going on? If it is, has it been brought up before? Because this is news to me. I remember the Grove Street situation back then. I remember what I hate that I had to do it, that I had to tell everyone on radio to listen to you because you were leading it.
Yeah.
But that type of shit, I want people to listen to you. I don't want you to feel not heard. That's not good. That falls
my
on the entire
shift-
unit. Yeah.
That's the thing. In my shift and occasionally in this shift, I don't have much of an issue with it. Like, I don't care. I'm fine with it. I've got my cadets. There are a lot of officers that I work well with. I respect them. They respect me, and it's fine. It's just occasionally people will come in. Like, you know, it happens during the meetings. The only time I've had to like run a meeting, and I've been asked to run a meeting, I had the Dab boys. Sorry, DAP boys, but they are pretty much the Dab boys, just all talking over
The
me.
Dab Street Boys. Hey, whoa,
They're
whoa,
not-
whoa, whoa. Give me names. I'm the leader of the Dab Street Boys. I'm the highest Dab officer on duty right now, Maisy. Who is it?
It's the. I'm sorry, but they are now the Dab Street boys because they are sipping on the mayor's Kool-Aid a bit too much.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
You know, I was this close to arresting the mayor. He kind of
didn't
like
you?
some aspects I agree with the mayor, some aspects I respect him for, and some aspects I don't agree with him. But I feel like that's the name of the game when it comes to politics.
We ain't politicians though.
Yeah, yeah. but
We
he
gotta
is.
uphold the. Yeah, we uphold the law. If you could arrest him, fucking arrest him. He's been arrested, but that report is nowhere to be seen.
Hmm?
Yeah. It was
What do
a
you
whole
mean that
thing.
report is nowhere to be seen?
He and Siobhan went to Bolingbroke. It was in the newspapers. They were processed and sent to Bolingbroke. But those charges, nowhere.
What the fuck?
Yes.
What the fuck? Hang on. That's crazy. Is it on the
Yes.
profiles?
I think it's on Max's.
How do you spell his last name? Tho or
THROUGHBRED.
it's so confusing. He does this on purpose, so I can't search him up. Oh, that's not how I spell it. Is his first name Max?
Maximilian, but I don't know.
Maximilian.
Maybe I. Shit, I don't. Fuck.
Oh, that's Maximilian Angel. Maxi. God damn it. This is when my ESL really shows. Mr. Mayor. I'm gonna search up Mr. Mayor. Will that show up?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
staff.
was-
I should be able to find him on staff.
Oh. But no, like, shit has been so fucking bad. I've got Ruby insulting my physical appearance because she can't insult my police work. She made me stand up
What?
against a wall. She was like, stand up against the wall, put your hands up, look at her arms, look how weird she looks. Like, in front of
What?
lawyers and shit. Because I called her out on not standing up for her officers, and I don't think she likes that, so she can't get me on my bad police work. Because, oh wait, I don't do bad police work.
You and me both, to be honest. It is what it is. I don't know what's going on with our chain of command. I'm just gonna
They're
do my
afraid.
shit. Yeah,
They're
I'm gonna do
afraid.
my job. I know you can do your job. You know what I'm saying? And small little road bumps like this, I feel like most of these situations do get blown out of proportions because I've been on both sides of these, right? I've seen it from investigating it and trying to get both sides of the story, and I've also been on the side where people come to me to get my side. Some shit, what I've come to realize is a lot of people will perceive things not necessarily in the way that they were meant to be perceived, right? And I'm not saying it's on you. I'm saying even Denzel, maybe he perceived you telling him to stop talking or cut, some type of way, whereas your intention was just, hey, fucking 10-3, we got an active going on right now. You can call me on my phone if you
He
want.
doesn't like my tone of voice. He does not like my accent and my tone of voice. That is what he felt upset that he didn't like the way he was spoken to about the scene control.
So were
thing.
you approached by somebody and like any seniors, or is this the first time you're bringing it up?
No, yeah, like Cassidy.
Okay.
Like, I've had to tell everyone my side of things. And it's like, yeah, I spoke to him. Talked to Haley. She was present for it. And yeah, I lashed out on the radio. I shouldn't have done that. It's not an excuse, but I was
Yeah.
definitely fucking pushed. Because
Yeah.
it was, like, for me to get to that point, like, it's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, no, I can't say I've seen you get to that point. So when
I
I
was
heard about it, I was
very upset.
really surprised. I'll be honest with you, because I did hear parts of it. I don't know the full story, so I didn't want to come to anybody or ask. Because hey, it's not my shift, right? I don't want to step on whoever the seniors or the sergeants if they're handling this. But fuck, I've never heard you yell. I've never heard you snap. I've never heard you curse at somebody over radio. So obviously, it got you to a point where you had to, or you felt like, you know, it came out, right?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
again. I removed myself from the situation and I went off duty immediately afterwards. Like I do not want to. That is not how I conduct myself. That was not professional. I hold myself accountable.
Yeah.
But having
Good.
been pushed to that point speaks fucking volumes about how I was treated. And the fact that I've got officers even saying like, what you did wasn't unprofessional. You know, sorry, it was unprofessional, but I get it.
Okay. So give me the main points, right, that you would want me to, that led to you getting there, right? So it was initially earlier in that day, the senior button situation where the scene control was pretty poor. You felt that people were swarming around their 95s that weren't keeping an eye on them, which I agree.
It was bad. It was bad scene control, but it was dealt with. It was fine. That
Okay.
completely cleared away. No issues with what happened there. I had a conversation with him and Haley. It was fine. That I cannot stress that enough. That spoken to, over it, got over it. He did not get over it. He reported that. I didn't find out about that until much later after the radio situation.
Is your issue with him reporting it? Or is your issue with him?
My issue
That's what I'm
is
trying to
his
fully
hypocrisy,
understand. Okay.
because when he was waiting to get his job back, he used to say that officers don't talk to each other. They just try and stab each other in the backs and get them get them in trouble, get them fired behind their backs instead of talking to them. The sheer amount of hypocrisy in that fucking statement, his behavior, his actions, it speaks volumes about him as a person. He is doing the exact thing that he was bitching about the department before.
Right. Well, I mean, prior, I'll tell you how it was. Not even any conversation would happen. What would happen is whoever was in the pocket of the captain would call the captain up and tell them what's going on, and the captain would instantly believe them, not believe the other side, and immediately get them daps to the point where they're almost suspended. So I'll tell you this, in the past, it was pretty fucking bad. It was really bad. It was
But
to the
that's in
point
the
where,
past. But
yeah,
now
I
he's
agree.
doing that. He's doing
I
that
agree.
to me.
I think we should talk. I think we should definitely open a dialogue. I think it's the best way for things to be resolved. Maybe not now, maybe in a few days or whenever both of you all are ready, because I honestly believe hashing things out and talking, sometimes with a mediator present, is the best option. I had an incident with Brian Knight. We decided to sit together and talk. We hashed it out. We understood a little bit more of each other's perspectives that we didn't see prior. And maybe I'm hoping that it's something that you would be open to. Maybe not now, maybe later down the line. I'll approach Denzel and speak to him about it as well. 'Cause
They want me to meet.
I
They
don't
want
want
to
any
have a
ill will.
conversation. That's the thing. They want to
Okay.
have a conversation, and I'm fine with the conversation. But all I want is an apology for the sheer amount of disrespect that I received on the radio that day, and I will
Okay.
apologize for my unprofessionalism by snapping at him because that's the thing. I was pushed to the point where I felt not comfortable. I don't feel comfortable being on duty with him because I cannot rely on him to not start this shit. The stuff with the gang dossier, I can't bring that up with anyone because it's she's targeting me. She's targeting me. He's gonna play the fucking victim. I can't deal with people like that. I'm
I'll
just
tell you
trying to
this:
do a
the
good fucking
gang
job.
dossier, I agree. The gang shit, it was issued to him by Captain Slacks because Dana's no longer with us, so we had nobody working it.
There
So
were people
Captain
working
Slacks,
it. That's the
okay,
thing.
that's good to know, and I'll make sure to communicate that, right? Because to him it was under Dana, and then Dana's no longer with us. Because initially, I'll give you a little timeline of events, right? I started the gang dossier, I built it up, and then Dana showed interest, and I said, hey, go right forward. I was building dossiers left, right, and center, right? I was just starting them up to see what officer had interest in it and wanted to work it. I would give it to them and they can build, and I would help them. Dana was that officer. Dana then is no longer in the department, so Captain Sachs was under the impression that no one was working the gang stuff. He knows that I started it. He knows that Denzel has been working a couple different gangs, so he wanted him to work on it as well.
The gang that's being actively investigated. That's
Yeah.
that's such a huge thing, and I can't say anything about it because
I agree.
Maisie's being a bitch. Maisie's being
No,
see that's the thing.
no, you're not. No, you're not.
See that's another
well,
thing. Like
fuck what they say. Fuck what they think. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I've been in that same position where people will constantly keep saying, "Oh, Aziz is bitching and moaning. Aziz is a diva. Aziz is complaining." Whereas in reality, I'm bringing up valid concerns, and I'm listening to you. I want you to know, like, I'm with you. I understand exactly how you feel. Well, I can't say exactly, but I can understand to some degree how you feel.
I guarantee, like, I hate that this is always a fucking thing, but it will always be a thing. It has always been a thing. People don't like being told in a certain tone of voice. See, if I say it, she's a bitch. If you were to say it, oh damn, I respect that guy. He's telling me what's up. But if I do it, I'm a fucking bitch.
That's
You
fucking
know?
stupid. I'm gonna
It
be
is
honest with you.
fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah, it's
Like,
fucking stupid.
I'll be honest.
If people feel some type of way over tonality, I mean, tone is important. I'll say this, right? Like,
I'm British.
um,
I can't help it. I
I
can't do
understand.
anything
I
about it.
understand, but I'm not saying it's your fault, right? I'm just saying like tone can be, because if I tell you know, if we're sitting here talking, I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up, or I go like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can come off as two complete different ways. It can be perceived completely different. So that's the only way I can say on tonality. I'm not saying, I don't know, maybe it's because I know you, maybe it's because I've spoken to you and I understand, and you know, we've had open dialogue before.
When I
But
get
I don't really
serious,
see it anything. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really see it as, you know what I'm saying? Less.
it's like if I get serious though, like my voice kind of drops a little bit. I'm like, I gotta
Yeah, I
get
can
shit done.
tell.
Like this
Yeah,
is fucking
exactly.
serious time.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're locking it in. This is fine. You're not in trouble. I just speak like,
Yeah.
hello. I'm blunt.
Listen, I'll tell
I
you this:
get
if some
it.
people feel some type of way over tone, it is what it is. You're doing good work. My only concern is, I understand sometimes we get stressed and we get pushed. However, like the radio etiquette is something that's the only thing I can say, right? From my understanding of the situation, from talking to you, regardless of how frustrated we get, regardless of how pissed, sometimes
Oh,
us, you know, like
I know
it's best not to
100%.
do anything. Yeah, it's best not to say anything, or if you feel some type of way, just like you did, remove yourself from the situation before you get to that point, right?
The
Not
thing is,
after.
like I said, we're both in the wrong. Both the radio
Yeah.
etiquettes were fucking trash, and I could admit to me being wrong, but I do want an apology for that.
Okay.
Like I
And
genuinely want an apology because I've never felt so
the disrespect,
disrespected.
talking over you, not listening to you, disregarding you, that type of shit. That
Yeah.
I agree with. I don't think that should be happening. What has anyone told you, like, if you're quiet on radio, is that something that is a possibility?
No, I'm not quite
No?
already. That's the
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
I think
And
it is just a blatant disregard. He very rarely, again, you know, the only time I ever hear Den on radio is when he's saying 10-9. So
That's
I don't
funny.
know how often. I don't know how often he is even listening to the radio.
I just want to say
I'm-
this, right? I hope this for the two of you doesn't paint each other in a light, because I genuinely do
respect
like
him
the
as an
two of you,
officer.
right? I
I
like the
respect
two of
him.
you. I think both of y'all have very, very good strong suits. I will say this: nobody's fucking perfect, right? Not me, not you, not Denzel, not the captain, not anybody. So that's the thing. We can all get better. I think we're all a goddamn department, and I want us to work well together. Respect goes both ways. Respect is not really expected, right? But it should be there between everybody.
Yeah, that's the thing. I
Yeah.
respect him as an officer. I don't respect him as a person, though. I can be upfront
I
on
can't
that.
force you to respect him, right? I
As
can
a
only try to
person,
build it
as
together.
As an officer,
Yeah.
yes, the respect is there. As a person, hell no, he needs to grow a spine.
So the thing is, I'm surprised he brought it up. But I was under the impression that he was approached first by one of the seniors. They came to him first, and they asked him what happened.
No.
Hmm.
He actively went out of his way to complain about the senior buns situation when the worst part is there are multiple witnesses to what occurred at senior buns, so that's not going to
So-
paint him in a very good light at
Was
all.
that what came first? Was it the senior bun situation that was
Yes.
brought up, not the radio?
And the thing is, the only reason it was probably he was approached by it is because everyone heard it, and everyone was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like even Officer Watt is like, "Yeah, Den's been weirdly like, I'm not surprised." He said he wasn't surprised by the radio thing because Den doesn't seem to like you, and I was like, "Wait, what do you fucking mean? I've been fine with Den. What's going on?"
Like, who told you that?
Christopher Watt.
Why the fuck is he doing that? Okay,
I
I'll
guess
talk to him about that. That shouldn't be happening. I'll be honest. He shouldn't be going around thinking it's a fucking high school drama, spreading shit like that. That I don't like, because that is what causes a fracture within the department rather than helping resolve it. That shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, Yeah, I think
I'll
keeping
talk to him
things-
about that.
Keeping it's whatever. Like we're roommates, it's fine. I don't care. Like I said, I don't have to be anyone's friend. I will be professional. I am always going to be professional. Yeah, I had a
You
weak
say you're
moment on the-
roommates?
Yeah, I'm roommates. I live with Frost Johnson, Avery Stone, Solomon Walker, Christopher Watt, Selena. Did I say Selena?
Yeah, Frost.
And Christopher Watt. Yeah.
I said not. Now I'm a little bit concerned with the way he would approach this, right? If he's stirring and he's
I wouldn't say he's stirring. I think he was more concerned.
right. Okay.
Because
Okay.
that's the thing. He seemed more concerned about it because he was like, "Are you okay?" Like he
Good,
was
okay.
genuinely more concerned about me as a person as opposed to officer.
Let me ask you this. Who did you speak to in total, in the sense of like up the chain of command? Like which seniors, which sergeants, if any, just so
Cassidy
I know who
asked
to go
me.
talk to. Okay,
Cassidy
Cassidy
asked me
came to
about
you.
it.
Okay.
Actually, I wanted to. I approached him and apologized to him about what happened on the radio, and then he told me about the senior buns thing, and I was like, "What the?"
Have you approached Denzel about the radio thing?
No, because
Okay.
I didn't feel there was any point in approaching him after, because I was going to, but then the senior, when it came to light that he'd reported me over the senior buns thing, where I had approached him in private after the scene was code 4, and we're all in the holding cells, having a discussion. I am at no position to reprimand him. We were just having a discussion.
Right. Okay. I'll follow base with them and see what they got going on this. I don't want to step on people's toes, but at the same time, I know you to be a great officer. I know him to have his flaws, but he does do good police work. So I don't want this to just fucking, put a massive dent and fracture you guys away, because I generally think that the two of you guys have very similar. You're more similar than I think you guys think. Right?
I'm good with civilians though.
I mean, listen, to some extent, in his own way, he's also good with the general public. Right?
They love hating him, so he does bring them together.
That's what I'm saying. They love to hate him, right? So I mean, he's bringing them together, so it's working one way or another. But I like I said, I'm not gonna step on no one's toes. So I'm just coming to you not as a senior per se. I'm just coming to you as he's. I'm just talking to you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk to him. I'm not gonna handle it in an official capacity because it's not my mind to handle.
Yeah, it's just I'm just gonna tell you now, like, I don't have much faith in this department at the moment. I'm gonna keep doing my job, keep my head down, doing my thing, but I'm more.
I don't like that. I want
probably
to
putting
hear
in
your
an LOA.
ideas.
I'm putting in an
Oh,
LOA at some point
Maisy,
because
Maisy.
no, seriously, the way that I am treated by the command, the fact that they think that they can just insult me, like my
Here's the
physical
thing.
appearance
I get
and
shit
like
on
that.
by command too, right?
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that though. They are
I
meant
agree.
to be the figureheads of the department, but they are letting people like
It
the
gets to
mayor, for
their head.
example, they're
Yeah.
letting the mayor walk all over us, shit like that. It's sad, it's
Uh,
pathetic, and I think they don't have our best interests in mind. They're more caught up on being able to wear plain clothes.
And so you think the best option, Maisy, you think the best option is to put in an LOA, or is it to fight for it? Tell me.
I have
Because
been fighting. No, I have been fighting
know
for
you
it,
have.
and
I
I've
know
been
you have.
told by Beric, stop ruining things for the department.
You know what? Many people could say the same shit to him and Ruby and other people when the captains were there, right? So don't let them deviate you from doing what you want to, what you see, and what you can. As long as you're not, being insubordinate, as long as you're not doing things that break SOPs, as long as you're
Never.
operating within your own capacity, I don't see any issues. I'm building a fucking union up, Maisy. You know what I'm saying? They want to fire me. They've been trying to fire me for a union for a long time, but it's in the law. They can't do shit about it. I'm gonna try to bring change with any type of way I can, right? And if the assistant chief or the chief feels some type of way, right? If I'm working and I know I got the PD's interests and I'm trying to make things better for the officers rather than the people who,
But it's
think
the mayor.
they.
The mayor's the one that will fire you, and the mayor has it. The mayor fucking hates me, and I want to impeach his ass.
The mayor, I don't know. I have a decent working relationship. I've spoken to him a
You
couple
do?
times
You
to
do,
an
but
extent. Yeah.
he does not with other officers, and he tries to make a point and make an example, like Bones issuing him a citation. our pay
Yeah,
gets docked.
I talked to him, but I talked to Bones. Bones told me about that shit. For that, fuck the mayor. I'll say that for cutting our pay. We're over here trying to protect and serve. I
He's
can't. I
trying
had
to
less than
get
$900. You know, I was
Rhodes.
broke.
You know Matthew
Yeah.
Rhodes? Matt Rhodes, sorry?
Yeah.
He's currently under a performance review because of something he twatted out off duty that upset the mayor.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this. The mayor is how do I say? I've heard him scream. I've heard him yell.
He's a toddler.
Yes, he is a grown child.
He's a
who
tyrant.
has absolute power. Who can cut our pay at any moment's notice.
So we
which
need
I think
to
there needs to be
stop that.
regulation. I agree.
I'm trying to work on a piece of legislation for financial transparency so we know exactly where all of our funding goes. Oh,
Yes.
look, it correlates with the traffic ticket he got and he docked our pay. Huh, funny that. Hey, Crane, have a look at this. Are you going to do anything about that? At the moment, like, Max has 4 votes in the council of 8. How is that fair? How is any of this fair?
And the fucking council doesn't matter. It feels like the mayor has full control over them.
And fucking Nakoda is getting the shitty end of the stick. That man has done so much
love
for this
Nakoda.
department. He has done
I know.
so much for this department and he is getting screwed over. Like the way that people are speaking about him it's disgusting. This is not the department I signed up for. There is no
You know
solidarity.
who came to me and tried to tell me he does nothing?
Who's
Siobhan. Siobhan came to me several times and kept telling me that he's ass and he doesn't do any work and he's shit and he doesn't do anything, he gets pushed around. However, I've gone to Nakoda with issues and less than a few days later, I'm seeing charges being implemented directly in regards to those. So I don't believe them.
I think that Siobhan might be Gossip Girl.
You know what? I think so too, because that's what Nakoda brought up to me. He said to her, she might think he's not doing anything because shit was getting handled before she was even part of the council. And I saw that Gossip Girl thing that came out, so I don't fucking know. All right, well, I got a meeting with Sergeant. I appreciate this, Maisy. Don't let this. I ask you, right? I know you're good. I'm sorry people are not listening to you. We need to talk about this. We'll address it. At least in my shift, I'll be able to get on top of it.
I think
I want to make sure everyone feels heard, right? And it doesn't matter. It's not excusable, right? The fact that people are speaking over you, the fact that people are not listening to you. And I don't want that type of shit being in the department. I'll do whatever I can. I will push it to my chain of command. I'll make sure it gets addressed. That I will do. Everything else, when it comes to you and Denzel's situation and whatever the fuck is going on with that,
it doesn't
I can't
matter.
handle it.
See, that shit is so beyond, like, it's so beneath me. I literally don't give a fuck. It's someone throwing a hissy fit because he doesn't like the tone of voice that I use.
What I will say, sorry for cutting you off, but what I will say, just one last thing, is just because someone brings it up, the chain of command, I don't want you to take it as some type of way and feel some type of way, right? Don't take it as them ratting you out or because I've been on the other end too.
Running to the mayor. Everyone skips
Who,
the chain
him?
of command. Yes.
He does not go to the mayor. He's
You-
not that close with him. He I'll tell you this, he's thankful for the mayor, but he does not talk to him as much as you think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. I straight up, he might like him. He might think he's a good mayor. He might be blinded by him and thinking he's he's the savior of this fucking city. But it's just Denzel. I think Denzel. Hopefully, both of you guys can see this. Both of you guys are very fucking approachable. Both of you guys I like to talk to. Both of you guys I pick your brains on things. Some things you more than him. But I'll talk to him about the gang report since I'm also working on that. I want you to add into the ADMC. Do whatever you need to add it back for your investigation.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Like, everything that was on there is gone. It should.
We could
still
go in
be on
the
there.
history. Yeah, on the history if you want. I'll sort it out.
You
Yeah,
need
Maisy,
to ask
I-
about the formatting and just maybe have it go back to how it was.
A little bit smaller.
the
The only thing I
formatting
noticed different was it's just larger. That's all. Maybe
It's
just the color
larger.
coding.
The color code, everything was color coded before. Everything was nice and organized, but I guess he wanted to make it his own, so he changed the format.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we just work together on this rather than I do this, I do that. I think the best option was shifts. We do shift 1, shift 2, shift 3. Every person works together on the gang dossier just so we can build into it, and then we can have the smaller gang dossiers per gang, and then we can build into it that way.
Oh yeah. Also, can we? If you hear anyone talking about the quota leaderboard, can we get that shit shut down? Because that's
I fucking hate the quota and I hate the leaderboard and I hate that dumb shit.
so toxic. It is so fucking toxic. Congratulations, you know how to submit you put a report up. Good for you.
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. I think the quota is ridiculous. I think the general public is already questioning me about it when I pull them over. Oh, is this for the quota? You just need quota points? I'm like, no, motherfucker. This traffic stop is 0.1 quota points.
Yeah. The fact traffic stops are the lowest on there. It's like the traffic stops are literally the most dangerous calls could ever initiate. Hello?
I agree. And I brought it up to the mayor. I told him, listen, this is fucking stupid because
it's because he got
I found
pulled
people
over.
with marijuana, 12 kilos of marijuana from a traffic stop. Are you going to tell me that I need to go respond to calls rather than patrolling and pulling people over and talking to them, right?
The day we got the quota instated, I got stabbed. How many quota points was that for taking them down? Oh yeah, none. You know, just violent crimes against officers. Yeah, we got an assault and battery against an officer. No quota points. Just crimes against people. Doesn't matter. Man, that fucking sucks. Although, oh, good news. You know the Jason Polem's purple neon?
Yeah, sorry, I'm listening. I just got something going on.
Nice. Yeah, I got that. I got that impounded, and I got a VAF on it. So I don't think anyone can. I think that they are without that car, so we're not going to see it at any laundromats.
Hey, you got a VAT? They've been using it at laundromats. The electric car.
At cash exchanges and laundromats, yeah. Someone, they tried to bust someone out. It was used in a cash exchange, and someone stole it from the crash site because of the poor scene control. That was another. So the suspect that Den and Haley had in custody told people on scene where that vehicle was, and then they went and stole it. You know, it's that kind of shit like that. You know, just domino effect. So
they just started talking about where they had his. You know, that's what I like asking hostages. Hey, do you hear them say something? They say where they got his swap, any important info, and then sometimes you get some good info and you go for it.
But yeah, they kind of. It happened. The vehicle got away, but we found it again. Someone tried to load up a suspect into it, so we battered her, and I got a VAF on that car, and I think we're gonna get the double point for it too. But it has been impounded, so I don't think they can get it out.
They can get it out. It's just the VAF is afterwards. You apply to the report, and then that's how it gets sorted out.
It's a vehicle that's not in any of their names. And it's currently at the impound lot.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, it's Jason Polem's vehicle. If he were
so
to
he's
take
the one who has to
out,
take it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maisy, I gotta head to this meeting. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Have
I
fun
got
in your
you.
meeting.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna. Woo! I love meetings. Wow. Oh,
There she is.
hi.
You sound more awake.
4602. 4602. Hi.
4602. 4602. What are we doing with that number then?
It's a report number. I gotta put.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Hi, Martha. You're all good. You're all good. 46.
Martha, oh, say hi for me.
Solomon says hi. She's. Oh, okay then.
Are you laughing at Martha right now? What's going on?
I said Solomon said hi, and her response was, "Oh, okay then."
Oh, nice. Oh, I see. I see. Jesus. All right, fine. Fuck you, Martha.
I just had a long yap with Aziz, which was great. As always, Aziz is funny.
What comedic hairpiece has he got on today?
Cornrows.
Oh, cornrows. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, who moved my car? That was my evidence! Oh no, where's the car? Where's the car? Where's the car? Where is the car with all the evidence in it that has been moved?
That doesn't sound like a very good scenario.
There it is. Oh my god.
Oh, crisis averted.
Everything okay, Maisy?
Yeah, also congratulations! Fucking finally!
Oh,
What?
thank you very
What do you mean
much.
right now, someone else?
It's been a good day.
Yeah,
Been a
good
day.
shit. I'm
Back to
proud
what,
of you.
6-2?
Who are you talking to?
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for everyone else.
No, you
Who?
are amazing. You're
Hey,
Solomon. What the fuck?
I'm amazing? Who's amazing?
Hey,
I mean, I am amazing.
Not to be that person. I know you're busy right now.
Hello? You
but
still
I'm
there?
Probably not
I
going to
lost
be
you.
around much longer. Whenever you can you get your statement
I can't
for
tell if you're
the
talking or not.
Clayton Jenkins report in?
Clayton Jenkins report? Which one?
That was the one with the shots fired.
Wait,
by
are
the
you
pink cage.
proud of me or what's going on?
Oh, yes, yeah, I'll get that in.
Yeah.
I can do that right now. Let me get the
The
evidence in
critical
here.
piece that I was looking for out of that was
I'm gonna
the
swing by
black vehicle that
MRPD,
we
okay?
pursued. That's going to help establish that there was a
Yep,
second shooter.
no,
Solomon,
maybe.
Solomon, I will call you back in a second. I'm so sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. Talk to you in a bit.
I don't
Wait,
mean
what?
to
No,
for
no, no.
myself. I know
Which
you're busy.
vehicle? I didn't. Oh, the black and color vehicle?
Yeah, wasn't there like a black and color vehicle that was in the area fleeing? I remember you chased it, and I think Charlie tried to attach, but we went BCB on it.
Yeah, I didn't get close enough for a plate read.
It's all good. The only reason why that's critical is because it's going to help establish the third shooter. I spoke to command about it in Slacks. They denied it initially because of the missing statements and GSR
oh,
tests.
Shit. Yeah, I'll get on it.
Yeah,
I'll
so
get
I'm
on
just
it.
trying to get everything all squared away at some point. No rush. Just whenever you can. I know you got a lot going on. Sorry.
Oh, no, don't apologize.
Do you need help with
to me.
anything?
I need some evidence just taken upstairs, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God. There's only a little bit left in the trunk there. And that's for report 4602. No, it's been fucking non-stop. I just don't want to work here anymore. I'm having a really hard time wanting to get on duty. You know? The usual.
It can be pretty rough, especially with all this quota shit going on and the pay and people trying to live their lives.
I don't care about the money. It's not about the money. It's just about the sheer amount of like disrespect and disregard for anything outside of everyone's own personal bubble.
Yeah.
That's what I have an issue with. It's just you know, I don't know where. You know, it's just I guess it's everyone's sort of moral compass and why they are doing this job of all things. Why take this line of work when you're only out for yourself kind of deal? I don't see how that benefits anyone other than you and your, you know?
I've noticed the same thing, and that made me reflect on how I approach people. You know, for example, like people get caught up in the day in and day out, and they're so focused on trying to make sure shit's done properly that they don't realize like what they're saying and how it comes across to other people. I've noticed that. And I think that's just with the expectations in the bar being set so high right now for the PD. And unfortunately, I think the standard is really starting to focus in on standards rather than like, you know, personal opinion and mental health. Like, you know, when I first started, everyone was very positive, lack of better words. And now with the bar and this quota, and the only reason why I bring the quote up is I feel like it raised the bar and people just forgot how to talk to people. And it made me realize that too as well. You know, all the pressure, you forget to realize like what everyone else has got going on. For example, definitely seen you were busy. Definitely recognized you needed help. But some people, they don't recognize that shit. They don't have that perspective. All they do is just see their job. what they need to get done because of the quota. You know, it's unfortunate, but I think hopefully with this quota starting to die down, people just start to focus on who they are and who they were, and start to treat other colleagues like they're people and not just a badge and a gun.
You'd think.
Completely
I
see that.
hope so.
Yeah, I completely see where you're coming from.
Like I was very much like, hey, let's be positive, let's all work together. But that, like, I don't know, just the amount of disrespect that I've been receiving recently from superiors and other officers. I just my love for policing is just oh, it's tanking. All the shit with the mayor. I don't want to work in a department that is treated so poorly, especially when I can't do anything about it. That is for my own well-being. Why should I, suffer in silence just for a paycheck? Because that's, I genuinely care about helping people. Why should it be such a huge task for me to do that for others? It shouldn't be like that. So yeah, I'm just having a very hard time with everything, and I'm disappointed because there's nothing I can do, and I don't have anything constructive. I don't have any solutions, and that's where I'm at a loss for words. It's I'm just being told, wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. What? No.
And unfortunately, the reality is you're in the right. Like you shouldn't. I wouldn't question. Like, I don't know how to word this. I wouldn't second guess your thoughts and try to I wouldn't think about it too hard, because at the end of the day, you're right. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't feel this way, and this shouldn't be the environment that we all work in. So at the end of the day, are you right, in my opinion, to feel that way? Yes, because I feel like that sometimes. It's how I felt yesterday. That's why I didn't come on duty. That's why I didn't come on duty today, but I did, and here I am. But I feel better.
Promotion.
Yeah, I'm glad I came on duty today, but also
that's something good they have done. That's something good they've done.
Shift 3 on top. But I feel like you're in the right, and the only thing to do is, like, people say wait. I'm not really too sure what that is for. What they're waiting for, right? But
yep.
Oh my god. Yep. Yo, I need to call you back, bro. I'm caught up in some shit. This guy's been calling me for a house tour for 5 fucking hours. Don't want to say wait, but rather than maybe, I don't have a good answer. I don't know. It's a shitty situation. I'm trying to waffle some shit, but I can't think of anything good to say,
right?
because there is nothing good to say.
I know, it's so fucking brutal. It's so brutal.
That's the reality.
Yep. So I'm struggling. I'm getting there. I'm trying to come up with solutions, but god fucking damn, I don't. Ooh.
I know shift 3, we have a really tight shift. Everyone's really close. I know the vibes during shift 3 are a lot better, and maybe focus more on time during shift 3, so it's like you're not in these times where shit's a little bit more crazy, right? A little bit more family oriented, chiller approach.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm happy to, like, I've done all shifts. It ain't my first rodeo. Is it radio? First rodeo. Ain't my first rodeo, so I'm pretty fine to adapt to all the different shifts. It's just the yeah, I guess it's just the lack of self-awareness people have, and how disrespectful and just rude people come across is my biggest issue within the department. Like, everyone was super positive and happy, and the fact that all of that has been, it's soul-sucking. Where is it gone? Where is my positivity gone?
We need like something fun for a Friday. I hope maybe like a casual Friday. Yeah, I know that's pretty basic, but it really worked. It really worked for
Bingo!
me.
We made
Really
a
worked
bingo
for me.
board.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make a bingo board.
That
Definitely
could be
not for
fun.
drinking. Definitely not a drinking game. That would be
It's,
illegal.
you don't gotta lie to anyone in here. It's definitely for drinking. That's a good idea. And maybe something like long term, we could maybe do like, you know how we used to do like those, you know, Miami Vice themed Fridays or casual Friday or something that was fun for the PD and make them enjoy being here more, you
Oh
know?
my god.
What report were you needing this added into?
4602.
I'm gonna be honest, I completely did this just to talk with you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Oh,
Completely forgot all about the report and the evidence. Yeah, I would be like you can't leave the PD, you can't leave shift 3. You'd break a lot of our hearts. Good. See, like what you said though, like we need a lot of people with the positive energy, the good vibes. And you're definitely one of those. So
I'm losing it though, man. That's the thing. If I'm not, I don't feel like I can do. It sucks. It genuinely fucking sucks. And you know, taking the cadets has been a blast. I really enjoy that, having the cadets out with me. But it's yeah, I don't know. It's just the disrespect from the people up top, and it's like, holy shit, you know. God damn, I have never worked in a department where I felt this underappreciated and just insulted, really, because it's nasty. Like, people are nasty with it.
yeah.
That's
I would like to say, like in the past, whenever I found myself in this situation, the only reason I bring this up is I'm trying to like provide some empathy for you, but I would normally say, you know, I'll be here when they're not, right?
Yes.
But I don't really know if that's the same in this police department because we don't really have the turnover that I'm used to, right? So in the past, whenever I ran into an asshole that I didn't maybe get along with, I would always say to myself, well, I'll still be here when this asshole isn't. And I've always been right. And it has always felt so good to me when they're gone. I'm still here, still the same person I was, and thought to myself, wow, I didn't let this asshole get to me. And now they're gone, and I can say that I won.
That's the thing. Like, it's dogpiling, though. That's the, like, if the bullying and dogpiling starts, then it's like it's game over for that officer. And for me, like, a lot of that shit is coming from the top. If other people catch on, then I am fucking doomed. Because the people at the top aren't going to be the ones to stop it when they need to be the ones to stop it. Because they're the ones enabling it.
For lack of a better word, are you referring to the word I think you're referring to? Click?
Yeah.
No. No, there's not much of a variety, is there?
What is it? Time is a flat circle or whatever. Fuck.
Why
Why
I really
does this
like
keep
Turner.
happening?
Turner was the exact opposite of a click, and I guarantee you he would have never put anyone in a position where it would have been clicked up.
He's an
Not to say it's shift 3
anti-click.
though. Not to
He's
say it's
just-
shift 3.
Yeah, no. Turner is just anti-click, and it makes me laugh. Because he's just... You think you're getting in good with him, and then he hits you with something, you're like, oh no.
Hit you with
what
that
does
stare.
he mean?
I asked my cadet today what he thought about Turner. He said, who? I'm like, oh my god. Has it really been that long already?
Who was your cadet?
Jay Sparter.
I don't know who that is. They good?
He's experienced.
Nice. That's always fun. Where is that? What is the incident number for the warrant?
The best part about it was at one point he was my sergeant elsewhere.
Oh,
I
damn.
told him, I said, it's a small world, ain't it?
Yep. Hey, I hired Beric. he wanted to be dispatched, and I said, no, here's a badge and a gun. Congratulations.
4383 is the report for Jenkins. Very small world is what I'm coming to find out. Even going as far back as Claire Everly. I mean, that's like not it. That's really, really far back. Me and her. Anyway, yeah, the Clayton Jenkins case got denied. They spoke to me about it today. There was some missing pieces essentially in the report that they wanted to get added before they approved the warrant. I don't really know how I could have listed things out a little any better. All I really did was reread the bulleted points that I had listed below, and they said, "Oh, well, now that you explain it like that, it all makes sense." I guess there was definitely some confusion, though, is what they told me. So, the only thing I need to do is just make sure that that black car was in the report, which would be through you. I need to make sure Albert puts in his statement that he GSR tested Soul, because that wasn't in the report, and I already spoke to Selena today and had her put in that she GSR tested the victim, and he was negative. Because the issue that's starting to form is we show up to his shots fired, and not everyone's GSR tested and added to the report. So when it gets FOIA'd and they find out who exactly we can prove that who shot, they're going to shift their case from trying to defend Soul to saying, okay, well, he shot first or they shot first, etc. I was defending myself because we can't prove necessarily in that report the way it stood who shot. So I'm just making sure it's clearly in that report who we did GSR test, who we didn't, what other vehicles were on scene. Because another thing that also doesn't help Jenkins' case, Lonzo Parks gave his statement, that statement he gave, and then with your statement about the vehicle being there on scene, his case is going to be torn apart because we can prove that there was 2 shooters. We have the casings, we have the projectiles, we have the witness statement.
That there is 6. I believe the information that there's 6 came.
So when we bring that all up, his case will be picked apart.
Okay.
So turn the tables on him.
My statement is pretty bare bones, but it's, you know, it's essentially, I arrived on scene, saw a black and colored vehicle fleeing the area, pursued the vehicle while other responding officers stayed at the initial scene. Unable to get close enough to the vehicle to get a plate read, but I pursued it around the Harwick pink cage until I lost visual and returned to the original scene where I assisted in taking photos, collecting evidence, and transporting evidence to MRPD.
Beautiful.
So there's not much, but it's...
What's going on, guys?
Hiya.
Hey, what's up, Source? Yeah, I think that's just the main thing was the black car being in the area, because I'm going to build the case that there was 2 shooters. They got in the black vehicle, fled. He's lying because he's already said under Miranda, documented that he was the only shooter, only person who shot. No one else was on the scene, which is clearly a damn lie if you look at the ballistics. So this guy's case is going to get picked apart. And I'm glad we're kind of taking our time with it.
Hell yeah,
Because
good shit.
if they would have got the report even before yesterday, it would have been a whole different story. But now everything's starting to kind of get, all the T's are getting crossed, all the I's are getting dotted, and now he can't turn the tables and say that somebody else shot first on scene and he was defending himself. We'll hit on the fact that he got robbed, tracked his vehicle, seen there was somebody next to the vehicle, recognized the person as the robber, pulled his firearm, trained his firearm on the person, and continued to approach the person while he was literally had his back facing towards him. So Clayton rounds the corner, sees the guy next to his truck. The guy's staring at his truck. Clayton admitted that he recognized it was the robber. Pulls his gun out, trains his gun on the guy, and continues to walk down the alleyway. When you look at the photos of the casing, he was literally standing right fucking behind him. I don't even think he confronted him. I'm gonna be straight up. I think he just walked down and shot him in the back of the head, or they all opened up fire. I don't think they confronted him. But here's the thing: the King Hall guy refused to give us a statement, right? Well, that's cool, that's fine and all, but it's gonna be a different story when he gets summons to testify at court. then he don't got no damn option. And I'm curious to hear what he says on the stand, because imagine he comes up to the stand and then says, "Okay, yeah, no, they pulled up on me and shot me in the back of the head," for example. Then this is gonna go downhill real quick for him.
I always really admire like how into these scenes that you go. Like every single case that you approach, every single call that you go to, you approach it as an investigation. I mean, every scene is an investigation, but I have so much respect for the way that you really dive into it. It doesn't matter how big or how small the call is, you're like, I'm getting to the bottom of this, and I admire the frick out of that.
Oh,
It's so cool.
Thank you very much for that. I'm gonna be honest. I love this type of stuff. It's really what gets me out of bed. I sat and I listened to an hour and a half long detective theme song playlist while I smoked half a pack of cigarettes, looking at it. It was, but when it gets to that point, when you have, it's fun. It's the challenge, and it's what I enjoy. But when you get cases, when you have active cases, and you start to show up to other stuff, it shifts from like this one incident. You're thinking like, how does this tie into something else? Is this involved with anything else? And you'd be surprised how many times it actually is stemming from something else. And yeah, it's just, I love this type of work.
Oh God, you would have.
Thank you for that.
The other day, I was kind of getting a little bit. You know how like sometimes like you're working on a case, but it's almost like the voices in your head are getting really aggressive over something you're looking into, and you keep telling yourself, you know what, I don't want to deal with that. And then, and it's like, damn, what the fuck? This sucks. I want to look into it, but this is too much for me. And then you stumble across a scene, you might find some blood or something, and you're like, oh, let me look at this, let me run it through evidence, and oh, look at this, wait, they were seen with this person who I was investigating? It's like, oh, you're just bringing me back in. It's like they're asking to be investigated at this point.
You just completely brought up, so you, I mentioned that there was a second gun on scene. We show up to a shots fired up in Sandy today. 47 on scene. No one's there. Well, we found casings and blood. What do we do? Document it. Comes to find out this blood and casing comes back to this incident, the pink cage.
No fucking way.
So we show up to a shots fired today, injured person on scene. We find the missing gun used. You know who the victim said was there? Eugene Zuckerberg. Who shares a house with Clayton Jenkins and the rest of the Civ gang? Eugene Zuckerberg. How do we know this? Spare keys.
He was on a call. His vehicle was where is it? Nunu L Nini? 4494. That's how
Incident
I
or
got
report?
It's an incident. That's how I got my hands on Jason Polem's Neon. But Eugene's vehicle was on scene.
Yeah, prime example. Just never really know what you're gonna get into. So now we know that Clayton has firearms, shares it with them. He's probably putting firearms in the house, and they're all, pulling from that house and using it. So it's only a matter of time if this warrant doesn't catch up to him before something else does with them using his firearms.
He's lost 3, I believe, so far. He should not be. He should have his license revoked. We need to speak to a justice and be like, hey, 3 instances his firearm's gone missing. It's criminal ownership. It's negligent ownership.
See, 1 stolen firearm, stolen ID. Stolen magazines. I see one report for a stolen gun. I see some magazines and ID. All right, I'm gonna go help them. They are desperately begging for people.
Oh God.
I'll see it.
I'll catch you in a bit. Huh. Had to She arrived from the eastern side and to back up. She saw weapons out. Call in for assistance and officers help. I'm saying officers documented casings, blood, vehicles. Also found stolen goods. No injured parties were found. Dorothy, thank you.
Cuffs. Her friend that she was trying to escort inside of the car. We also put him in cuffs, and then we started taking statements from the sanitation people. Now, of course, she's saying that the sanitation people were the ones that attacked her friend. So she did admit it under Miranda before she asked for a lawyer.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh. How's it going? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Been better. Been better. It's been a rough day. Few days.
What's wrong?
Just life is annoying, and this job is annoying.
What happened?
It's just, it's just a lot for what it is. Someone banging. It's okay though. We're all good. We're okay. We'll get over it. We suck it up. Suck it up and just deal with it. Why are they banging? Hello, you good?
Granny Ganja.
Why am I?
That's a movie.
What the hell is it about?
What's up? Hello? I can't hear you.
Hello.
Hiya. What's up?
What's going on here? I'm just sat here waiting right now.
Oh, you hungry or anything?
Could you with a bite, to be honest? You got anything?
Oh my god, you. Oh, precious.
What?
Where are you from?
Wales.
Ah, it's so cute. It's not cute. I'm sorry. That sounds like really patronizing. I just love
Well-
accents. I love you know.
We're in Cardiff right now, aren't we?
We're not. We're definitely.
You sure? Because it hit my head. I got told I got a concussion.
It's torch
So what's going on here? I'm waiting to see an officer. I'm just like, I was sat in the toilet for half hour.
Are you hungry?
I've just had a heartbreaker with cream from this lovely woman.
Okay. It's gonna be a couple minutes. We're just waiting for the officers. Say that again.
He's an elf. He speaks
An elf?
Elvish.
Oh, I don't speak that language, ma'am.
Isn't it magical?
We're still in the cells at the police station. I don't find it very magical.
Well, you're a bundle of laughs, and you love.
It's a little bit gray around here, you know? Nothing too exciting.
So show something really exciting. You ready?
I'm ready.
No. I'm gonna walk away.
Wow.
I
Come
wish
on,
I
you-
didn't see this.
I know you guys wanted to join in. You know you want to. Come on.
I will
the
not
puffer
do that.
jacket. You're looking like a worm.
It's a worm.
Yeah, you got. Listen,
That's
my
rude,
other
you
half.
know.
I'm sorry, that was rude. My other half is in the other room, and if he sees me doing that, then I think he might leave me.
Oh,
Hey,
fair enough.
gentlemen, I get it. You guys, okay?
Well, I wish you a good rest of your day. Say hello to your other half for me. Seems like a nice. Yeah.
He didn't see. He didn't see. He didn't see. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our secret.
Yeah. What's the secret?
I said that was our secret doing the
Oh,
floss.
our
then.
secret. Okay. What was your name, mate?
My name's Gareth Bale.
Alright, Gareth. Officer Graves. That's my badge.
That was do that again.
Again?
Yeah. Ah. Wow.
Crazy, right?
That's crazy, bro.
Okay, alright. If you haven't spoken to a lawyer,
Stop talking
and
about
you
your
want a
tiny penises close to a lawyer.
Uh,
That's
he's-
for space.
excuse me? Tiny? Where did you get that from, Anita?
They're not mine. They're sorry.
Jimbo and Cassie. That's what the lawyer said.
Okay. Alright, well, there is a lawyer present. If you do want a lawyer, I'm sure he would be happy to take you.
Oh, that'd be nice. Wouldn't go amiss.
Alright, who's your arresting officer?
Couldn't tell you. Like, I hit my head so hard that apparently my name's Junior, even though it's Gareth. Like, be on me, mate.
Junior?
Yeah. You tell me. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. I thought we were in Cardiff.
Junior
Apparently
Meats?
not. No, not Junior Meats.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure my name isn't Junior Meats. It's Gareth Bale.
Potentially Junior Huntley.
I don't know, do I? I was going, oh, your name's Junior. Oh, well, there you go then. Oh, fuck you now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let me go see if I can find your officer, and then we can see about getting you a lawyer. How's that sound?
Alright, nice one.
What statements do we have? He doesn't remember anything. I
I mean, I haven't really asked him any question. I just want to know what the fuck happened.
All right, so I'm gonna throw in my statements now that I didn't want them getting deleted. I know Watt said he copied it, but I have like PTSD with my statements getting deleted. So okay, I type them elsewhere and bring them in. So
I documented it.
my guy Simon, he said they were robbed twice by the same group of people, and he recognized the female with the white hair. The first time he was able to stab one of them,
RPD.
and then he was taken out. They took a gun out and shot at them and took off in the car. The second time was when you guys pulled up, apparently right as they were being circled and being robbed by the same exact people. White hair. Well, to him, British accents. The female with the white hair is who stood out the most. The blonde hair guy was really no good with anything. His ass was on twatter the first robbery. And the second robbery, he was too busy focusing on trash bags to know they were being robbed. So he had no statement. I don't understand why you're not alert of your surroundings. I just let him know, like, dude, you got robbed once today. You should probably watch your friend's back, you know? And then his friend started crying. It was a whole thing, but it's okay now. You know? Yeah.
That sounds really unfortunate.
Ready whenever you are, Officer May.
I think Watt put the statement in for the female who said her crowbar was taken. I think he already told you that.
Yeah.
By the female. And they did knock out another of their guys, but he was in the car. I guess got put in the car when you guys arrived on scene.
Okay. Well, me and Charlie are gonna break from this.
Okay.
Because we've been dealing with. Yeah, we have nothing.
Yeah,
We've been here
I
for
got
so
you.
long.
Well, thanks for coming because we
Yeah, of
were
course.
like crying for a 77 and nobody wanted to come, and it was just like a lot for
Yeah,
just
no,
three
of
people.
course. Oh, it's all good. We're happy to help. But
You gave them what you took from him, yeah?
yes, I did.
Yeah, he gave one, but
okay. Well,
why do you have a gun inside? What happened?
Well, my car was found exploded outside anyway. It's okay.
I heard the explosion.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Whatever. Who cares?
My car was stolen earlier.
Oh my god.
Fine, I'll get it fixed. Okay, so
Oh, sir, I found something.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
I
How
have
are you?
some food for you if you're hungry. I've also got a latte.
Oh, thank you.
It's all right if I just. There you go. There's your much love your latte.
How's work?
Yeah, it's going alright. It's been busy today, which is I much prefer. I'd much rather just constantly be getting phone calls to come down here than
I think
like
that bloke might also want a lawyer.
what Den? Yeah, I mean Den probably
No,
needs
not
money.
Den. The other guy in the cells over there might need a lawyer as well.
Okay. Do you know if Anita May is good to go? Because I think my client's good to Krakow Ono. You know what I mean?
Anita, I think everything's squared away over here. If you're free.
Just punch someone.
Damn, what?
Jesus.
You just started singing ABBA and then they're just punching each other.
What's going on? No fighting. This is the war room. No one's gonna get that reference. Are they?
Yeah, I heard Maisy. Give me just a second, please.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
So
Busy. I didn't get my 5 citations. I only got 1, and then I get just stumbling across things, and then big conversations, loads of talking. Blah, 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 blah.
conducive talking or
Yeah, it's all been like everything is good stuff, and
everything is awesome.
my grievances are heard and they are understood. Viv is like, no, please God, no, because I really want to take some time for me, and she's really upset with the Ruby stuff.
Yeah, fuck Ruby.
Also, the barrack shit is also really bad.
Also, fuck Beric.
Yeah, frick everyone.
Also, I need help getting a report. Which I've been trying to get hold of for 2 weeks now, and Beric is just dodging me at this point, and that is pissing me off.
Okay, what report is that?
It is 2809.
Oh my God. 2809 809. Is it an incident or?
Complaint.
What you done, boy? Hey.
Bonjour.
Someone's been a naughty boy.
Yeah, ask away.
Officer. Officer.
Oh. Alright, is it Mr. Gareth? I'll see if I can find your arresting officer, okay?
Thank you very much.
Injured.
Who
The
is
guy with the
Gareth?
bubble coat.
Hmm?
The
Oh,
female
so
was
yours.
swinging at you.
I'll do the second guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might want a lawyer.
No one will stop you.
Gareth. Bail.
If you tried to do that, you would need to first of all get it up and running. Second of all, you would probably need to put in a business application with the state. And if you're looking to actually try and get like an ownership claim on something, first of all, I don't think the state or the mayor's officer wants that. But if you are in there running events and being successful and get a business license to operate out of there, then I would say the next step would be to get a meeting with the council or the mayor and go from there.
Yeah.
Get these gloves on, okay? Gotta swab your mouth, all right?
Okay.
Mate, I banged my head. I got told I got a mild concussion. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, you could. No one would stop you if you wanted to go into the VU, start regularly running events, and if you were to self-describe yourself as a manager of the Vanilla Unicorn.
ETH.
Oh yeah, booking some Sandy robbers, trying to figure out what to slap them with.
It's very hard to say because so far no one has been granted ownership of any building or business.
I wouldn't mind one if it's going. Do you know what I mean?
It's getting bad with sanitation.
It's
I really see
chaos.
what's going on.
They were robbed twice today.
Hello.
Twice? Jesus Christ. Hi, what?
Are you processing?
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, no, you sorry.
No, okay. Do you want to go for a chat?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
How are you articulating reckless endangerment if he was already down on the scene when we arrived there?
Let's go up to the roof.
Okay. Today's been pretty miserable, I'll be honest.
What, like, in terms of, like, workflow, or?
Yeah, just in general. I don't like being on duty when I don't feel like I'm a
Like,
very
energy
positive.
and vibes-wise, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a very positive person, but like the last couple of weeks has just taken all of the wind out of my sails, and I'm just
Yeah.
not like. I just feel like I'm doing this for nothing.
Yeah, okay. We'll try and get that sorted, huh?
Yeah. And another thing, I mean, I've already spoken to Aziz about it, so it's being dealt with, but found out that someone has overtaken the gang dossier and, like, all of Dana's work. They removed some of the gangs and they reformatted it, so it, I guess, in an attempt to make it their own, and it's garbage.
Yeah.
And the fucking ADMC, which one of the big gangs that is actively being investigated by myself and Lenny Hawk now in there. So.
Oh, God.
Yup.
Okay. Oh, God. Alright, hang on a sec then. So, that is something that I'm gonna... I was made aware of yesterday, of what we're like with the gang stuff, because it was brought up in the meeting.
I don't go
So
to
I'm gonna...
meetings.
I am looking into that further. That is on my plans for the day, because of... I was informed by the person who was doing it themselves that they'd done something. And then I heard a little bit from you last night as I was leaving.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to figure out what they're doing with it. So I will be
Seems
looking
like-
into that.
Yeah, the thing is, it seems like they want to know about active gangs, and removing gangs that they don't think are active. So by them not doing the bare bones, which is basic investigation work, they've removed a bunch of gangs from that list that are actively being investigated. All you need to do is search the tag and you will see the reports.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. They just removed them because, oh, I don't see it. And I can't say anything to them because, oh, she's got it out for me. And it sucks, because I can't do anything. It's like, I don't want to make this dude think that I'm targeting him. It's like, hey, you're the one that reported me.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about that too much because he actually told the entire meeting yesterday, and another sergeant questioned him on why he had deleted it, the ADMC stuff, and he said it was because they wasn't active. I at that point said, hey, instead of deleting stuff, strike through it because information shouldn't be deleted, obviously, right?
Lenny literally had a report written up yesterday about an ADMC investigation. I'm still looking into the attempted murder of Winston Walker, which is tied in with the ADMC. Like, there are investigations. They are constantly advertising on the lemon list. When I saw the dossier, I saw 4 of them. It's insane.
It is, yeah. Okay. All right, yeah, so I am looking into that. I'm going to be talking with them later and trying to figure out with command what we're going to do going forward. But yeah, that is an active thing on my list. But then the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about was obviously you'd mentioned a couple of things regarding how you'd been treated by High Command recently, and I kind of want to know a little bit more about that. So that you can hear me fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Beric straight up said in a meeting, I said, in a meeting, obviously, I'm very vocal about my opinion on the mayor, and before I popped off, I said, do I have permission to speak freely, sir? And then I say my piece, he speaks up, and he says, stop ruining things for the people around you. I've not spoken to him since then. I have no interest in speaking to him since then. Hearing that was the biggest fuck you. Because the thing is, my opinions on the mayor doesn't stop me from doing my job. I don't approach the mayor, I don't speak to him, I don't see him. Yeah, I make offhanded comments every once in a while, but that's always behind closed doors. I don't see how me doing that, by me existing, is enough for the mayor to be pissed off. And in turn, that means I'm ruining things for the department, which I think is rich coming from him of all people, considering the state that we're in currently. So, yeah. No faith after that. That was the biggest, it's just insanely disrespectful. And then, last time I saw Ruby, yeah, we're all in the holding cells in front of the lawyers. Solomon was there for it. She makes me stand up against the wall, put your hands up, look at her arms, and shit like that, you know? It's fucking weird. And it's this kind of behavior that comes from the top. If other people see that, they're gonna jump onto it. This is how the dogpiling starts, this is how the bullying starts, and I'm fucked. Yep.
Okay. When you were in the cells, were there other people? Okay, so hang on, no, go back to the barrack thing. Was it a shift 3 meeting you said? Can you remember who was there?
I believe it was a shift 3 meeting. Honestly, I can't remember who was there. It might have been shift 3, it could have been shift 1. It was a little while back. It was the last time no, I cannot remember who was there, unfortunately. Like, I usually have I think I'd walked out at that point because it was just like the biggest fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't go to meetings now because of that shit.
I don't think...
that was harsh, like, hearing that.
No, I can... Yeah, it seems like a really horrible thing to say, yeah. I can understand where you're coming from with that one. I'd rather you didn't avoid meetings, because you are more than welcome at meetings. Like, I mean, if it's that one person saying it, I understand he's at the top and he could filter that down, but I don't believe anybody else feels that way.
It's not my fault if the mayor doesn't like me.
Yeah, well, the mayor doesn't have a say who goes into our meetings or not. So
I mean, he makes himself present.
More than welcome at the shift 1 meeting. That's the only one I can really talk about, because it's the only one I'm at.
No, so I just...
I really wish people would just use fucking common sense before they open their mouth. Because I honestly don't believe, I don't think Barrick thought about what he was fucking saying and how that would affect someone. I can't talk about Ruby. I don't know what was going through Ruby's head when she was on about that.
She takes any opportunity to try and put me down, like any opportunity.
Has there been any other instances?
We were in the. I think I told you about the incident in the holding cells. Well, the other time in the holding cells when there was a suspect literally begging and screaming for an officer.
Oh,
I was,
yeah, you did tell me about
yeah.
that.
Like, that just, you know, that blew my mind. The fact she said it with, you know, she says it to me while wearing plain clothes herself. It's just that, you know, oh, the hypocrisy. I love it. Then later on that night was, I believe at Milton's Mods in nothing but a bikini. And a police vest. So, you know, do as I say, not as I do. But no, yeah, I just, I don't have much faith in the High Command, that, like, the way that they are treating me, at least. Like, how long until they're gonna do it to someone else? The fact that they're putting me down as a person as opposed to the police work that I do, because I know they need me to help with the FTOing. So I'm one of the most active FTOs. I'm taking up to 3 cadets out a day. I'm FTOing, I'm doing investigations, I'm doing standard police work. I'm doing everything without having my hand held because I know what I'm doing. I know how to keep shit locked down. I don't need, like... So instead, just beat me down as a person. That will do it. That will really motivate me to stay on duty.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if either of them realize what they're saying at this point. I don't know if they do realize, like, how much of an effect saying stuff like that has on a person.
Yeah, especially when it comes from the fucking top. Yo. Like, that shit, it's bad. Like...
Yeah, it's bad. It's not good.
Like, the only reason, like, I'm kind of so up in arms about it is because I've been, you know, pouring my fucking blood, sweat, and tears into this shit since I got here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a kick in the face, right?
Like, I know my place, I follow orders, dot my I's, cross my T's, I do everything by the book, I hold myself accountable if I fuck up, and that's fine. Like, you know, we're all allowed to make mistakes and shit, but at least fucking own up to it.
That is very true.
Like, I don't even get to do bike patrol as much as I wanted to, because I know that pisses the mayor off. Ever since Barracks fucking lashed out at me, I'm not doing the patrolling that I enjoy doing. Stop ruining things for everyone. You're ruining things for the officers around you. Stop it. It's just like everything I've done in the department means fuck all hearing that.
Well, you're not ruining anything for anyone by going out on bike patrol. Like, no one is having their time in PD ruined by that.
The mayor doesn't like it though, and of course if the mayor doesn't like it, then the High Command don't like it.
Fuck the mayor. Like, yeah, High Command might not like something, but at the end of the day, you're doing your job, so... Have you specifically been told not to go on bike patrol?
That's one of the big things that he didn't like me doing.
But have you been specifically told not to do it?
No.
Okay. So, you know, if I'm around and you fancy bike patrol, just let me know. As long as we've got the units, etc., I'm good with it, you know?
can't drive the CVPIs. I'm better on a fucking bicycle than in a car. You kidding me? Like, what's that?
CVPIs are so fucking bad right
They're
now.
so pointless. I was in a pursuit. I was in a pursuit earlier. Well, I was responding to a pursuit because they're begging for 77s. By the time I get there, 3 Tauruses bez past me and a scout, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go back to Mission Row. This was fucking pointless.
Yeah. Yeah, the scouts are pretty good.
I think,
especially if you've got a turbo in them. The only thing is obviously like the turning and stuff, and not as nimble as a Taurus, which you wouldn't expect them to be. It's an SUV at the end of the day, but the top speed is pretty good.
I think I've done all my reports for the day, so I'm probably going to be getting off duty and helping Solomon campaign, because we're campaigning. He's going to run for mayor.
Hell yeah.
Which is another thing that blows my fucking mind. I told Beric about that, and he was like, oh, you're with him, so that's why you want him to be mayor. It's like, you don't...
What?
I'm assuming that anyone that's funny about me promoting Sol for mayor thinks that I want either a seat on the council or chief of police. And those are the people that, you know, it's like, okay, I see where your mind goes immediately, and for one, you don't fucking know who, like, you have no idea what kind of person.
Why are people, like, playing with chief of police like it's a fucking, the top prize at a casino, though?
Yeah, right?
Like, I feel like it's like a gambling thing. I'm sorry, but it's a fucking job to lead an entire department, to be the one that is responsible for everybody below you, to represent everybody below you and their best interests, as well as recognizing the best interests for the state. Not sit on the mayor's lap.
Amen. Fucking preach it. Just saying, you better fucking, if Solomon makes it to office, you better fucking run. Put your name in the hat, or I'm putting your name in the hat for you.
I don't know how is it literally gonna be every time there's a new mayor? Like there's
I
a whole
fucking
new
hope so.
chief of police? I'm so confused.
I hope so. I think 3 months is a great shuffle it out. Mix things
Yeah.
up. Give everyone the opportunity to, you know, lead.
True.
I think that's an awesome way to do it. But that's if he makes it to office.
Well, I hope so. I'm really hoping that it's not Max or Siobhan. I do think we need something entirely fresh for the next few months.
Oh shit, sorry. Hey, can you pick me up after the weather changes at the station, please?
Pick you up at the station or drive you to the station?
Pick me up from the station. I'm probably...
Yeah, of course I will.
not-
Yeah. I'll wake up and I'll come and grab you.
Thank you. Okay,
All
see
right.
you in a bit.
Love you.
I love you too. Bye. Okay. But yeah, I think things will be good, but I'm really...
Yeah.
I think an LOA while campaigning happens might be the best thing for me, because
Yeah.
I am... Like, I don't want anything to do with the people in high command right now. They have honestly pissed me off to a point where I
get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
they've fucked around to the point where it's like, Jesus Christ, like, is this is an abuse of power, and all of your integrity is out the fucking window.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
I got it. I want to try and find a way to approach this, because obviously I'm a sergeant. I don't want to go to them and then think that, you know, you're just causing this issue about what they think is nothing. I kind of want to go in a constructive way.
That's the thing. It's more than nothing.
So-
That's the thing.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
a fucking
but
person.
I mean, I kind of feel like they would think it's nothing because I don't think they thought about it.
if they
from-
think it's nothing, then they really need to, we need to reevaluate,
Yeah.
like, what position they're in. Because if they think this is nothing, then goddamn,
Yeah.
that's rough.
It's true. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna do the slacks thing, but leave it with me. and I'll reach out to you.
Oh no. It's okay. You talk to your people, I'll talk to my people. Our people will get together and talk about things. Alright, Captain Slacks.
Oh god.
Appreciate you. Yo, baby, so good. I love that as well. She's taking it seriously. That's like the best part about it. I'm really hungry. Viv was so good. Okay. Yeah, Viv is amazing.